And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable.
The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone who is in need.
I see them put out that thing about me, about the indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something goes wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we ever take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died and the poor relief department retains the unit and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
Well, family, good afternoon. Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. That's all I have to say. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Distraction are gone. Remember, you know, enough things are gone. When all right, I'll be right back. People, want to know what I go on? Want to see what I go on on social media? Yes, people. Well, after it seems as if them get exposed with this land scheme where I go on here. All of a sudden, out of the blues, I don't see them never have this on the back burner and this never go on, you know. But all of a sudden, out of the blues, from down so, round so, over there so, you hear them pop out and say, boy, them are 15 parish, Portmore. But remember me tell you, so the labor at them work with strategy, you know, them very strategic. But I am Jamaican Carlos, the son of a Rasta man. I can see things before it happen, you know. I can see it. Now, what I believe say I go on so, it is just a distraction tactics. Because them know when them ball out, but they want to talk about 15 parish, it is not going to fly by the PNP in the sky. So it probably end up a court and die. You hear me? And it'll get tied up in a court. But hey, if we have this shiny ball to throw out there to distract the crowd, why not do it? It's all of a strategic move to lie to the people and fight for the people, them mind. You hear the Prime Minister say? The mind of the people, them always a fight for the people, them mind. So anything can mess up the head. So if you look at social media right now this morning, the labor right tactics working. Their strategy is working. How to get such man out of this indigent social housing squabble and scandal when it is one of the biggest news that just can't go away. No matter what you do, you can't kill this. So when you hear about this new Portmore stuff, him and the PNP are going to have a court battle. But hey, throw down anything out there, it's a shiny object. Women, throw that out there, make everybody talk about that. Nobody not talk about this. But look here, people, you go kick back the ball into the game. The ball is into play, people. When you can't get to take away poor people land and not come and think and want to fling with some out there, so because this mean a lot to such man, you know. If you say him put him walk around and give a key, go up on his page right now and say much house and key and sit them, he's using it as a political campaign. He is campaigning on taxpayers' money. He's using taxpayers. If this is not illegal, I don't know what else is. The man is using taxpayers' money. Some will not vote. Some who are PNP. Some who are labor right. Now, when I use taxpayers' money, funded by people who not vote, funded by PNP, funded by labor right, you should not be politicizing anything. You understand me? I say, people, you can't use it, run politics. It is illegal. It's not right. It is unethical. Such men have no clue about ethics, general people. So then why we forgot the land theft? We now forgot poor people. Nah, man. More people can come out for themselves and say, yeah, and ray. But they see them poor people, when them called indigent people, when they get to take with them land and go and like say, we only pay attention to the Prime Minister's new social housing program. There is a social housing program in the Ministry of Local Government under Mackenzie. But there is also an indigent social housing program. What I say, there is a social housing program over the Ministry of Local Government with Mackenzie, and also an indigent social housing program. Such man pick up his on him head now and decide, say, he might cut off some of the money and derail the whole process. The money going to the local government to build house of poor people. And believe Mr. Suchman want to get into the game. So he created, remember, we already have the social housing program in the Ministry of Local Government and the indigent social housing program, right? Then Suchman all-time office with all these other 19 offices we have under him. If he say must build up a new office and call it the new social housing program. Remember, we already have a social housing program with Mackenzie, you know. So him come up with the new social housing program. And must I tell you, he has been using it for a campaign for the longest, with even kill out Mackenzie's effort to put house over people's head. Many of us never see Mackenzie out there building homes, giving keys, or anything. Such man overshadow that. So all we are watching such man and give me the key. We see the ribbon, we see the balloon, them, we see the whoopla, we see the woof, woof, woof. So all of that, I believe, is just an effort to overshadow what the indigent people them are go through with them land theft, really. Because if them are say no go so, that means that what happened to them already, that means them thief them land. Because Mackenzie told us that there are cases where people lose them land. So them think we're going to forget this thing, people. This is the biggest thing ever, and I don't know why the PNP now beat them with it. I don't know why the PNP didn't have a press conference on this. But anyway, we continue to defend the poor people. Then. You understand me? I said, people, this now going away. Nobody believes you can't come with some Portmore shit. I don't know, so the PNP are going to fight that. That's what I play nothing about. That's what I don't do, man. But look at who. Let me start and listen to this first and then we move on to what we have to deal with, because we have to go back to this. And this is a video that gives you great details. And listen, inside of this video, you will hear Mackenzie say there are cases where people die and the land go back to the municipality. Listen good.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness. And I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set up, because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units.
Yes.
Hey.
So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit. Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale.
See there?
No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died, and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need. So what we do, and we encourage persons to take.
So you hear that? There are cases where people have died and the land go back to the municipal corporation and then they hand it back to other people. I mean, I asked, what the second person who own the house when have to come with no land, if land is a requirement, what them have to carry? The shed pan, them bulla and them milk, whatever they carry, them rent. So the second people are pay rent. People, don't forget, these guys think so we go forget this and run over Portmore. No, man, no come back here, some man. People want to know, can't check with people house already, you know. They want to know what I go on. So I put a little video together where I put several things closer together where you can hear the goddamn lies of them tell. So I want you guys listen to them lies, close up.
And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable.
The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone who is in need.
I see them put out that thing about me, about the Indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something goes wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we ever take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
Welcome back, people. I'm going to show you some of my research. I'm already show you the lies are not adding up. I do my research right there, and they show you, according to recent information, if you die after receiving a house through the Jamaica New Social Housing Program, NSHP, the land and house would legally pass on to your designated heirs, as you would fully own the property, meaning your family would inherit it as per your will or the Jamaican inheritance laws if you don't have one. The government does not retain ownership rights to such case, in such case. So that is the new social housing program. But when we are talking about to the pauper and the indigent, and they talk about lie, them lie, and they see them run gone over Portmore and things, so we're going to run go over there like we're idiot. If you die after receiving a Jamaica indigent social house, the land typically reverts back to the government or the relevant municipal corporation, as these houses are considered to be owned by the government and not the individual recipient under the Indigent housing program, under the Indigent social housing program, meaning your land would not pass on to your heirs upon your death. Carlos, what do you mean by your land? Meaning your land would not be passed on to your heirs upon your death. What do you think we mean by your land? Well, you have to have land to be qualified. Yes, land is a core requirement for receiving a social housing in Jamaica's Indigent social housing program. This can be through land ownership, a long-term lease, or granted permission. So imagine indigent housing, you have to have land for poor people, pauper, indigent people to get a house. And maybe go further and show you where it is mandatory for poor people to have land. Look at this, land ownership requirements. Most social housing programs in Jamaica, including the Indigent Housing Program, mandate that applicants must have land ownership or legal tenure to be considered for a housing unit. For you to get a housing unit, even if you're a pauper, even if you're indigent, you have to have land. Listen to them talk about lie only when we are built upon government land. But they never explain that in them two TV presentation there, 10 days apart, the press conference and the interview. None of that came up in it. So if we build upon government land, we're going to this and we're going to that. No, him clearly tell you say the units are not our own. So what I clearly think that they were trying to do is come up with this press conference and that interview to drum up more people to come in, to make it sound more exciting, to get more pauper, to want buy into the lies and take away more land. Remember, I told us there are cases where them taking people land. So I let my firestorm a blow. And they mean to say them come out here, come go and like say, they want to change the narrative this morning. No, we can't make them change the narrative, pan we. A generalship. People may say a generalship. So when we look, guess who me say I lead it? Guess who I lead it now? Guess who I lead it? Somebody say the whole thing is a plan thing. Look here. Parliament.
So, Mr. Speaker, all I want to say in closing this debate, because the argument done. Mr. Speaker, the administration of Dr. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is implementing its commitment to build Jamaica, build communities. Today, we are building up Portmore, the largest community in the Caribbean, into a parish. In doing so, we are giving the people of Portmore the respect that is due to them. We're giving them economic opportunities. We're providing that hope that was promised to them in 2020. The prosperity is now beginning to happen. We should not allow those who have destroyed the foundation of this country to derail Portmore in becoming the 15th parish of Jamaica.
Family, what do you want to say? So, hold on then, people. Let me make it. Me have none other than my brother, Christopher Campbell, on the phone with me. And him say, one chop some wood. Mr. Campbell, good morning. Good afternoon, my brother. How are you doing?
Yes, Carlos, good afternoon, and to everybody that's out there. Because, Carlos, may I try to wrap my head around this whole thing and from here I talk about it. So, but we want to get into the nitty-gritty. Because, basically, I'm poor, but I have piece of land. The government come and say, listen, we'll build a house on it, a little chicken coop for your living. But if you pass on, that house Don't go to your kids or anybody in your family. They can just come and put a stranger basically in the house on your land.
Yes,
is basically that's what them doing?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna Google it, that's what I find. And anybody can go Google it, see it up on the screen, guys. Yes, brother. And then make sure to qualify, you have to have land. Imagine, before you go further, imagine a papa or indigent and land ownership in the same line. That means if you fly around Jamaica with binocular, microscope, and flashlight in a helicopter, look for them type of people.
But Carlos, there's a couple things wrong with it. First of all, it's immoral to do that to a poor person who can't defend themselves. I can't understand if them have, like in America, you know, you can move the little double wide them and you put it up on a thing and then you come back to it later.
Yes.
That even make a little more sense. But for build a house on a person's land, and then if them pass on, them family members that maybe live on other piece of the land near to that, see strangers come, it's a recipe for people kill one another.
Hey, that's true.
Because Jamaica is a very volatile society, as we know, and land dispute a lot of times in bloodshed in Jamaica. So people come and just see a man coming with him suitcase one morning and moving and them house from them land now is occupied by other people. But that don't make no sense, Carlos.
But let me tell you something, my brother. And none of it make no sense. That's why them not touching it. When you hear the Prime Minister explaining it and say, I lie, them I tell, Mackenzie, I explain it, I say, I lie, them I tell, they are flinging up smoke, my brother. And Mackenzie, I tell you about that when you build land for government house, when you build land for indigent people and government land, that is when they, no, that is not what he said in his presentation. He never said that in the interview. He never said that in the press conference, my brother. Him tell we say, the land, you have to have land. I'm going to find it because I thought he was not telling the truth. I make a mistake. So what I did, I went to look for my research in writing. It is in writing. It is in writing. So
I saw when you pull it up last night. I saw you pull up the article. And it's there in black and white for anybody to go and read. Plus, he did say it out of his mouth.
That's right. So what I believe, my brother, is their presentation was going to hold water. They never know, said they never expect this backlash. You never know Jamaica people are getting smarter. Believe me, they never expect us to be awoke. But remember that 2 times he said it, you know, and 1 time, you know, I hide and run, you know. He said it twice. So I believe they were on a campaign to get more indigent people to come in and buy into it and give up them goddamn land. That's why I believe. I know they have been exposed. Go ahead, brother.
One thing we know, Carlos, is that these people are land hungry. The Andrew Holness administration will take your land by all means necessary. Because I remember a clip with his wife talking to some people about them want to come to me. I don't know if it's a road show and I said them want to bring to or whatever. Yes. But the people then basically would have to move.
I'm going to find that clip. I'll find that clip.
You try to convince them that they would have to move to get progress.
That's
so land, they're obsessed with land. She in a court over land, him involved in all kind of land and stuff. I mean, the whole thing is so incestuous and it's so diabolical on the part of the JLP. It make your head spin. Last night I wanted to call you, but I sit down and I say I forget my thoughts together because some of the things that these people do, don't they know that people are watching them? Or they just don't care?
They don't care, man. I think so the rest of it are done because you see the base. It's as long as you have a base. And they think the base is behind them. So that's why they sell anything. If you listen to Andrew when he talk sometimes, he don't really talk like him talk to people with sense. He talk down to them like him talk like a idiot him talk to.
Yeah, he talk down to people.
Yes.
Very condescending.
Yes.
He's a very condescending person.
Yes.
And I remember during the hurricane when them come out with them different shelter numbers. So they can't seem to get together on one page. Because, you know, they're not vipers, them, you know, them always, them really out for themselves and enriching themselves.
Yes.
And them just use the people at Jamaica in such a disrespectful way, especially the poor, who them have no respect for.
None.
They have no respect for poor people. But you can't know that by how they talk down to the people and the stupid things they'll say to the people.
But if you listen to Mackenzie, when play very arrogant, you see him in Parliament, very arrogant. I just want to listen to the front part. I'm going to play about a few seconds and you're going to hear the arrogance of this brother in a parliament this morning.
So, Mr. Speaker, all I want to say in closing this debate, because the argument done.
You hear there? Argument done.
Yeah.
Ah.
Remember, in August, them call themselves Shatta. Who is Shatta? Shatta was and still is one of the most dangerous gangs ever come out of Jamaica, and them proudly hug up that them manacle, you know.
Shower.
That is something they wear
Shower
proudly. So them are Shatta.
Shower.
Them are damn government.
The shower government. Shower.
Yeah, Shower. The Shower posse. Yeah, one of the most lethal group ever come out of Jamaica, and then proudly go up on stage and say them are Shower.
Shower.
So people must go look up the record and the history of the Shower posse and see for our government to so proudly say them is part of that the organization and tell you everything about them.
So, my brother, when we get up this morning, I may say, what me hear from you said about the Sportmore stuff yesterday, they say, hold on there. Hold on there. Them know the Sportmore stuff since Andrew Owens coming to power. Andrew Owens was planning this since 2016. I want you guys to know that. This has been on the book since 2016, since Suchman planning coming, and they want same time when they want him unsigned resignation letters and the 70 years before we can have access to information after I'm dead and gone. At the same time, we try to move to this Germander Portmore. But today, why you believe it come out today, people? I say it wasn't something coming, you know. Trust me. Not put no past such man, but why now? Why today? And if Desmond McKenzie, I push it. They want to change the narrative. That's how I believe. This is a firestorm I go on. This land something serious, you know. This land and this house something I want serious something, my brother.
It is serious, of course. You basically disenfranchising poor people are the one asset that they would have. You know, because we know it works in Jamaica, you know, in the night, under the cloak of night, you come and run with the people because now you have control of them land. You know, it's so diabolical at a certain level. It take a criminal mind to come up with them kind of scheme there.
Bro.
And we know Andrew Owens have a criminal mind. Just going back to the letters them why have the people them sign, all of the unconstitutional things that he has done, installing him wife into the head as the head of the parliament, and him is the prime minister. The man is an unsavory, immoral character. And you know what, Carlos, before I go, if you look at Andrew Owens, he takes a lot of pointers from the Republicans here. If you look, because they are both right-wing governments, and they have no use for poor people, they just use poor people. Like how Trump used up the poor people them and immigrant them and now turn on them. That is the kind of government Andrew Owens is. They're all about enriching themselves, lining them pocket, and using poor people like a prop in a sad play. You know, it's time for him to go. He's too corrupt. Too corrupt. We call you later, Carlos. Me go and listen.
Respect, my brother. Man, as I respect, Mr. Campbell.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Love you, man.
Yes, we love you too, my bro. Yeah, man. People, now you are going, people, me say, when they hear them attack yesterday about this, Portmore, them know say them and the PNP are color up. Them know say they can't go on Mark Golding and no court with this, because it's very serious for Mark Golding. Them know say them and the PNP now go. Them know so they're going to tear up in the court. But why not try it anyway right now? Because we have a shitstorm blowing over housing, because the prime minister going and give a key. Go on like social housing and baby. But this is my belief. And I might be wrong, and I stand to be corrected. I believe Suchman created the second social housing program. Remember, we have one. There's no need for another duplicate. And that's the same thing the Auditor General was saying. There's no need for a duplicate. We have a social housing program in the Ministry of Local Government. What the Prime Minister create one of them office for? This is what I believe, and I said I might be wrong. Stand to be corrected. I believe, say, out of Suchman office, that's where the scheme started. Like I said, I believe out of Suchman office, that's where the scheme started. Him see the money I go to local government. He want remember money if you go put over poor people heading about, because this man is not in the business of helping the poor. May I go down there and I take some of the money, may I slow it up. Why I think that? Because the man have $3.4 billion sit down in his pocket. Listen to me, people. $3.4 billion if you go to Mackenzie to build house. But such man create the new social housing program. We already have a social housing program. I want you guys to understand. Under Mackenzie and the indigent housing program. We have a social housing program and indigent housing program under Mackenzie. Because the social housing program take care of everybody. The indigent, you don't need to have two programs. A poor people and take care of. Pretty much everybody indigent. So all this new name and new stuff is a duplicate. And that is what the Auditor General strike Andrew Unis for. And it come out, I call her incompetent and the woman brighter than him. Miss Monroe Ellis brighter than Andrew Unis. All day, every day. Honestly. We say Miss Monroe Ellis, the Auditor General, brighter than this woman I call her dunce. Because she's speaking the truth. But listen what me believe now. Like I said, me believe so when them create this new social housing program, it's to skim off some of the money and tighten up things for poor people. Why would you have $3.4 billion and up till now you don't spend $700 million on the people they met? Where you sit on $2.7 billion in their pocket for? Then poor people want a house over them head. If I never hold back poor people progress, why would they derail and siphon off some of the money? Well, if you got Ministry of Local Government to Mackenzie, why would you have in a Europe office out of money was supposed to go to the Ministry of Local Government, to the social housing program that is there? Why would you seems to create one out of your office, take away some of the money, sit down pan up to $3.4 billion? And up to the time of the Auditor General report, the man has spent $700 million. And poor people want a house, so you walk around, but you love poor people. Why the money never got Ministry of Local Government to provide house for the people? Why create one in them office and have so much money sit down pan? And me say, him have not spent $700 million out of $3.4 billion. So it seems as if you create hardship on the poor people. Because the money is there to put house over them head. But what you do, you divert some of the money. You have to get in on it too. But it's not like you have to get in on it genuinely and want to help Mackenzie build house over people's head. You sit up on the money, brother. And I walk on and give it one key. I fool people. I'm going to see the housing scheme I go up. And the people I'm stupid. I say, boy, the Prime Minister works, sir. And I pay attention to what's going on. And then the thing they want to hear. So this is what I believe. When they create that with the old balloon, the glim and the glam, that is a smoke screen. That is a distraction for the scheme where I go on and I reach the poor people. And that may believe. I might be wrong. Stand to be corrected. Yeah, man. And that may believe, people. This is what I believe. Create this beautiful stuff out of my office. Mackenzie already have a social housing program. We don't need a duplicate. We don't need a duplicate. Such man, create a duplicate. Out of my office. Sit down for a vast amount of money now. Build no house with it. One house, PR stunt, fool the people with balloons. You saw people easily fooled. You see how PR stunt work. Cover the balloon and we cover the ribbon and we the whole 9 yards and the glim and the glang and the beautiful talk and the camera to show people happy. What am I going in them house? That's all they want to see. The Prime Minister work, man, my build house. Nobody ever thought of the indigent people, indigent housing program. No one has ever thought about that. And I think that was a direct, what the Prime Minister said. And I make some talk. And I talk about, say, people target, is a targeted this. No, bro. And I talk about the vlogger, I target his mission or his program. People, this is what I believe, you know. And I say, I might be wrong, you know. I'm not a perfect man, and I stand to be corrected. But this is a belief that I gather. And then make me believe so. That him create that out of office. And then it's not just a regular social housing giveaway key in on us. Boom. He might come with the glim, the glam, balloon, ribbon. We'll never see that yet. So when they see that and he put it on the page and people are happy, yeah. People say, yeah, man, the Prime Minister work. One never know say the Prime Minister don't even spend $700 million yet. One never know say the Prime Minister siphon off $3.4 billion if you go down a Mackenzie social housing program in the Ministry of Local Government. And then the money if you go in. We don't need a duplicate social housing program I run from out of the Prime Minister office. And them have so much money sitting upon and not spending. But you just have one house and strategically put them on the page. Balloon, ribbon, look here, sir. Prime Minister work, man, in my work. Me say, if you see how people can easily brainwash. If you don't have the facts, you see you can easily be brainwashed by a con artist who don't want nothing for you, don't want life better for you. So nobody while him give you all of this key and we see the balloon. Guess what the whole we are saying now? Boy, the Prime Minister work. Me up on my page, I say, stop politicize the thing, Mr. Prime Minister. Make somebody else do this. Myself was not paying attention to the indigent. No, God, no. God, no, we never know, say, it's how much program. That's the problem, you know. All the different programs. You have the social housing program, you got the new social housing program in the Prime Minister Creator Time Office, you have the indigent housing program. Look here, can't we just have a social housing program and call it that? Can't we just have a social housing program run out of the Ministry of Local Government and just call it that? Why do we have to have a new social housing program? Why do we have to have an indigent housing program? Housing program is just for the indigent, straight across the board. Because the only way you're going to need government to put a house in you, because you can't afford one. So they can mix up indigent and people who are poor and they want to pop over there. So housing program, social housing program and social housing program people. You see them have a different level housing program of foreign, different scale. Eh? Talk to me, man. Housing program, man. But we tell them boy are fool black people. Them go to school, they go to college to get them education for fool we. And if you not pay attention to people like me out there, so independent journalists, if you're looking at it, go for the facts. Fling it out there for the people. Dissect it. The people go for it all day. The people of Jamaica don't know what's going on because I myself did not know what was going on with the indigenous housing program. No, the indigent housing program. Me never know people. I did not know until Mr. Mackenzie come out and come tell me what go on. 2 times in 10 days. First time on JIS, sit down interview, and the next time in a press conference, twice in 10 days. So what I think that they never expect say would I pay attention to this. They think say this I want like any other thing, either just pass me, I want to pay attention. And see Cliff Hughes come out there and telling the people fibs. Listen, Cliff Hughes, people. It seems as if he's a part of all of this. Because he should know better. Cliff should know better.
I saw a video recently, last week. In fact, it was sent to me. And when I saw it, I said, but wait, this can't be true. The video was about an allegation that the ministry, the government of Jamaica's new social housing program, that the houses being provided under the program was not going to be in the name of the beneficiary. And I said, nothing can go so. Well, it has erupted into a political squabble now, based on a lie, because people know that these things are not so, but it doesn't suit their political narrative, and they circulate it. And this is an example of the role that social media is playing in communicating and delivering messages and being exploited. So the Minister of Local Government, Desmond Mackenzie, has responded, saying that this is simply not true, and making the distinction between indigent housing is not the same thing as housing under the new social housing program. Yeah? Here is Desmond Mackenzie addressing the issue yesterday at the JLP's Area Council 1 meeting at Holy Family Primary School in Central Kingston.
I see them put out that thing about me, about the indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something goes wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we are going to take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie.
Desmond Mackenzie. So this is what it comes down to. ladies and gentlemen, under the Indigent program, those people are housed entirely on government property. Yes? As against people under the Social Housing Initiative who put up their own land and the government builds on it. It is theirs forever. And those who proposed and circulated knew that, they would have known.
Shut up, Cliff. Shut up with the lies. Shut up, people. That is not true. Say build upon your own land. They said what he said that the indigent housing is built on government land. But the new social housing program, you build on your land. Let me show you before we move on to a caller who's online waiting. Look again, people. Don't make nobody fool you. Like me say, no study for yourself. Don't make nobody fool up on your head. Yes, land is a core requirement for what? Receiving a house, a social house in Jamaica's what? Indigent housing program. So if you don't have no land, you cannot be qualified. And I'll prove that to you again in another search. Right there, sir. Land ownership requirements. Most social housing programs in Jamaica, including the Indigent Housing Program, mandate, it is mandatory that applicants must have land ownership or legal tenure to be considered for a housing unit. So if you live on that chicken back box, if you use plywood build a house, if a pallet use building a house and you want a house bad, and can't get it, you have to be a pauper, you have to be an indigent with land. So what Cliff Hughes are saying, say, is you build that pauper house by your owner? No. They must search people with flashlight, microscope and binocular in a helicopter. They must search a binocular with binocular, look for indigent with land. Think about this. Think about the word indigent and land ownership in the same line. Then you get the meaning to everything that you're looking at right here. Man, no idiot. Good afternoon, my brother. How you doing? You're live. My brother. Hello? Hello? My brother, you're live with me. I sleep in my sleep. Patrick. I don't know what I'm telling my brother. People, let me see if I call him back and get him. He was waiting on me. The man have something to say. Hey, but like to hear people. Opinion, people. So, only hear what I want, people. Only see what I want for yourself. So, in Cliff Hughes, I don't know if it's part of the whole thing. I don't know. You understand me? I don't know if Cliff Hughes is part of it, people. Because him come out, him should have known better. Right? According to him, I talk about social media. Him a true word on social media. Like social media, we are liar and we are spread false news. No, Cliff Hughes. This social media platform, I do my research. I do my research. Yeah? From hear it, we go do my research. Because first thing we hear, we think that Mackenzie a mistake he make. So me here make the mistake. Then we go find the video I do 10 days before that. Then we go find these in writing. So everything right here, see, you generally cannot qualify for social indigent housing in Jamaica without owning land. See there? So what Cliff is saying to you, and all of them are saying, is a damn lie. See it right here, you cannot qualify if you live in a chicken box as a poor person. This right here is discrimination. That's what I believe. You can't discriminate against indigent person. You put the ones with land over the ones without land and everybody poor. We don't understand this. People don't see that. They put the one above with land above the one without land. And what you hear Cliff Hughes say, Cliff Hughes, you have the right to tell the people them the truth, my brother. You need to go back, tell the people them the truth. What you're doing is reckless. Yeah? You can't just come out there and tell lie and call yourself journalists, then you blame social media. We are you on a size, Cliff Hughes. We are you on a size. Can nobody now pay we and pull with string to come out and come talk? We're going to do the research for the people. That's how we respect our page, Cliff Hughes. We are you on a size. You know, somebody do a video and come back out and come retract and say, guys, I'm sorry, what I did was wrong. I've seen you done that many, many times for your radio station, many times. Where you put out story unverified and have to come back, egg in your face and say, guys, and pull it. So we don't do that. We carefully, study stuff and do research before we come out here and platform, because people out here, they're depending on us to speak the truth. People are stupid in the comment section. Them no lies when they smell it. Them don't even have to see it. All of us can smell doodle before we see it. Yeah? All of us. Tell the people. So don't bother coming on nonsense, man. Good afternoon, family. You live with Jamaican Carlos. Talk to me.
Well, go on, Carlos.
With the logics.
Hey, me I feel laugh off labor, right? One thing I want to tell Andrew them.
Yeah.
Because me there Wayne Lonesome, me there Papa, me there all over.
Yeah.
I want Jamaica have a voice now, politician people. I know first time when CVM and TVJ black we out, I don't do no PR and tell people lie. No PNP conspiracy no over here, so call us no join no side. I mean no join no side neither. KYC me did it say. However,
hey.
We alone some me know enough liquor things about Mark Bolin father. And enough liquor things. And you know, you see, when you see good people, you know, my brother.
Yes.
Yeah, the time kind of get to the devil them. But I don't like say the devil them more than we. Them just more vocal. You see the people them where claim say them good. You know, if stop coward, stop hide. You know, if come out, you know, if support we. Dirty Shrek 5. Sorry if you're on a program, no normally allow people to say dirty, but they hurt my feelings. The one when you Paula Llewellyn. You know, she say Andrew carry him back because him now and gone out prison. Andrew, you feel say we are done say that and uppy. You know, send people go shoot the integrity commission, man. And go on like say you no member. All of them money the way you get. That's why I'm glad Donald Trump done with the USAID. Yeah? Because you see, although Donald Trump is a madman, I know everything when do wrong. How much money you not get for LGBT? Why me couldn't never get money for going in a community and stop people from kill one another? All right, see you no lock up, keep rich then now. So how comes you no say music no contribute to nothing? And it is freedom of speech. So me can shoot say murder people in a broad daylight. Not come out there. But as the man go sing say big up, thick man, he man gonna jail and get charged and gonna court. How in charge for Carlos? What they charge him for?
One type of sit when I first I hear it. I must even first time I test it out, pan.
Andrew Wellness, we know say you got Israel got touch this sitting. And we know what Israel is about. When we did tell we learn some about the Obia walking and the devil worshipping. Because I work for one company when we don't there, you know, Carlos. So we do weddings and them things for rich people. And not be rich people we cater for. So I was a driver. So they have one place around a Cornwall College. Place look like a church. So anyway, we go up there. I want a Freemason place. I just go find out, say the whole of them government people here. Both sides. Because none of them are friends, when a politics time then come concourse and call each other name. But when a private party, the whole of them turn up together. So we kind of know our friend. But you see the little devil worshipping one, and the little nastiness one, collect money to carry LGBT, sitting them in a Jamaica. We know everything where they go on. This is not no PNP campaign. This is the people them from Jamaica. Because remember, I say me a gunman, So, me glad. That means that you have gunman, you have people like Wayne Lonesome, you have people like Carlos, you have all type of people. So there is no conspiracy here. We are tired of the criminality. And we see the urgency to fix the country. And that is what we are about. Andrew Wellness, you have made it obvious that you're a criminal. You not even have no finesse. You just brawling, even madman, one madman. Say something bad about Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness sell police for the madman. And when them have the madman under duress, sure you say the man mad. The man say Andrew Holness, although you want pussy for true, but me sorry. So you're still pussy,
Remember
but
it.
in story because you know want them beat him.
I remember that.
But you is still a pussy. So if a madman can know say a pussy and Jonas, you see the problem we have with some people now, who don't have no self-esteem. And what I mean is, if you go sell your vote, sorry 1 second, me throw some water from my patros, because I cook me a cook.
Okay.
If you go sell your vote, if you want like 5 grand, are you aware that the one where you buy, the whistler where you buy, the taxi fare where you pay, the clothes where you buy, are you aware see the nickels and dime them off of it make up billions of dollars with them thief and come give you back 2 pence out of your own money? We are the taxpayers, Don't make these people fool you. We're not going to pretend to PNP is spotless. Of course not. But what Andrew Holness are going with, it has to be stopped. And then if Margolin can come do better and can empower the Integrity Commission, and can make the government take out them foot out of the JCF, take out the foot out of the JDF, allow these bodies to function by themselves without corruption. You not think we better?
Of
So you
course.
see all of them here, they want to get from foreign, COVID money, burial money, LGBT money, all type of money we Andrew Holness get. If them here they cut off him now and go get their money there and we make corruption less. So while Donald Trump have him bad ways, me kind of prefer Trump than the next side. I still prefer Trump than the next side, still. But Mrs. Trump kind of unhinged guy for the super madness. But you see that USAID thing there, that thing there for stop. And you see, as black people, if we go feel say there's no future in going back home, there is no future because America not give America to the black people them when they come and come see. Me and you then go give. You know, see the man them letting be an immigrant for purpose. Then Trump and Joe Biden, the one of them are friends. They letting be immigrants to come in here. Go mash up people like we already set up shop already. You know, see that them do. You know, see that them do. I want to you, man, when, hey, me is a truck driver, Carlos. Trucking is the backbone of any country because food has to be consumed at least once per day, every day. So food has to get to left, right, and center. And when you look in America and you see the rate of inflation and what they go on in a trucking, the time done, the US dollar done, the petrodollar done, the world reserve system done. You hear me tell you? It done, the free ride done. So we shouldn't have look for run back, go back to Jamaica now for the little money where we have. Go build up some Falco and some Acton. But when you look now, you have to wonder if the customs them they give out the people them information because remember now when you go down, you go, I think we did do it one time, I think we did walk on a red line and then give me a little paper. So they have things that come through customs that would make me get you know, like it depends on him. We get a certain percentage a discount on the customs there. So as a returning resident, no, remember you have right for carrying your furniture, them, you know. Fridge, stove, everything. You have right to carry your car, you have right to carry on all these things, you know. Plus your money where you go carry, you have to declare everything. So me they wonder if the customs them and immigration them are give the gunman them people information. Oh, them know the people them business every time you have a returning resident and go kill the people them. You don't understand how they know people them business. I remember you used to go to a bank and the bank used to call them thief and friend and rob you, you know. So we know these things. So you're there in America have the money where you need to run away with, you know, because if you buy one truck, you pay tax. If you sell the truck, you pay tax. If you open the business, you pay tax. If you close the business, you have to pay for open that business. You have to pay for close that business. So if we now sit down on a little piece of food where you have one little piece of food you can go to Jamaica go invest. You're afraid right now, Carlos. Me they look at Ghana, me they look at Burkina Faso, Ghana they pack up, you know, land get dear. Land did 800 US a couple of years ago. And 4,000 US a year for land now. So me all have to look at Burkina Faso because if you don't think like this, you know, my brother, you go fall with this sinking ship where Jamaica is right now, you know. So either we are going fix it by getting rid of the corruption people them, or we are going to run away. And right now, a scam going to Africa, you know, because everybody want money. So we are still foreigner to them in as much as you will we black. But as same when we did Jamaica first time and foreigner come, you drive them around, you show them ups and down. You know, you expect to get a piece of money. You know, if something sent for $10 when a foreigner come, you don't know, say probably $15. We know how the hustlings go. But we are being forced to invest in Africa because Jamaica is not safe. And then these people want to come and tell me, say, a conspiracy and a political game. Yo, who no figure where you to stop disrespect with intelligence officer where I fall. The man them send go shoot the Integrity Commission. Man, Carlos, remember, Antiquate is sitting gunshot in front of everybody. And then why? If you just not talk about it, it goes away like when you look around, you fix it up in a room and you look here and hope him goes away. And that was supposed to do.
No, we older than that. No, we stop going to mama room. We stop going to mama room 1 o'clock at night time.
Andrew Holness put in back Llewellyn, just in case he have to go to prison now, he come board 15 parish. And sometimes I laugh off.
Bro, let me tell you that one 15 parish thing that look at. Them know say them are the PNP going to war with this. Them know that in that court. Them know this is not a thing we're gonna slam through, right? Coming up to the election. And them are the PNP people them over, not only PNP, anybody over Portmore. Nobody want to buy a house or Portmore and then they find a place in a Spanish town. So then the resident right there. So it don't make no sense. I believe, my brother, it is just a shiny object to deflect from the big old scandal we are going over indigent housing. You hear me? And people find out the scheme, what appears to be a scheme between Mackenzie and the Prime Minister. This is serious. So when them get up this morning, when you're looking at the parliament, guess who in there thought the loudest this morning? Mackenzie. When we see that, we say,
chop him, to come back and chop him, you know. This, when he divert to the new program when he come up with it. I could have make him money, and make Mackenzie deal with it, but he's greedy. A curving.
My problem still, my brother. Still, and if this time I talk to somebody and it come back up, because on this platform, you hear it first all the time, you hear me beat it. The electoral office shouldn't be in a such man office. That should come out long time. Him drag him go to court. Because I don't see any judge who would say yes for that to be there. So I'm thinking that might be a quick win for Golden, right? Because which judge is going to say yes, I believe it's fair for the electoral office to be in your office? Think about that.
But 1 second. Andrew always move like, not even Siaga move so brawling.
All right.
Gunman and incident. But he never brawling like Andrew always, man.
And after what he pull off with this Portmore, yeah, now people here start open. If you go in the comment section, the people in my bar say, that's why the electoral office must come out of them office. No one realize what I say. This man will stop at nothing to become a president. Remember Carlos, I said that.
This man is a fascist, you know. He's a fascist and he flex like a Nazi too. Because Nazi attitude to beat up when your voice, your opinion, you know. Box you down when you talk, you know. You understand? Yeah, man, send police man and a bed. You see what Andrew Holness come and do, you know. I divide the country now one dangerous way. I put all the little criminal dirty police them in a high places, you know. And you know, so all of the good, all of the good, decent, nice policemen, you know, my brother. And you know, say all of them broke and no money. And them are working at JCF for all long, nice, decent people.
Me know, so we don't have video before. You know, me say the same words. The best police in Jamaica are the poor one them. And them are the good police. Yeah, I mean, I say police have money, not good enough. But this is what I say. The broke of the police in Jamaica are the better the police. Good police in Jamaica, them broke. Me have some of them as friends. Them struggling. Stay there. And you
so you know, feel say the whole of the people them need to get up on their foot. I'll still call good people. Police, me, normal people. You know, feel say all the way have to get up and stand up and we foot and take out the country.
But look here, of course, now last time I hear them say them are gonna rise up this man and my protest at Emancipation Park. Now me get up this man, my producer Wayne, and say Wayne said, well, anyway, I'm see it, I run it through him page. All right. I'm saying anyway, see it, Wayne show me, brother. Me I look all no me no see it. Anybody know anything about the protest? Emancipation Park? Anybody? And because politicians now give no lunch and no box food and $5,000, nobody now come. Yo, we're not known to fight for ourselves, my brother. We're not known as a people. We get weak. We don't fight for ourselves lately. You know, see, if politicians. Go ahead.
I did the same thing I did have to say one time, you know, because one time I did set up one little peace thing in our Granville, because not 4 days ago, and I didn't fall for night, you know. But sometimes, you know, you grow up and be an adult now, and, you know, you have your kids them, and they got soon to grandchildren. So, you see the danger, brother, you see the danger in allowing your home to be ruined. Because no matter where you're going in the world, you know, they can't tell us if you come out of them place, you know, you never did ban there. And Jamaica we ban. So it is our civil duty when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. That means that when your government serve the devil and not kill your people, you are given the go-ahead by God Almighty Himself to push up your knife in some people, my brother, if that is what it's going to take to be free.
Well, I hear
what Andrew Holness is neo-colonialism. That's what he's doing.
Yes. See, somebody put that. So I hear that a lot of people turn out. Of course, we want. Look here. Let me tell you something. You see, we up here, sir, we pull up a call to action. It was the most powerful move ever in and out of Jamaica, a call to action. But when you see we go out a door there, I left out the comfort of my home. I spend my own money. I go to Canada for the Jamaica, right? The people of Jamaica need to get up too. I wasn't afraid when we go to a road corner, they say in America, don't have fire that gun there about boy, I know. I know we have police, that I mean, but nobody at Jamaica not really stand up for themselves unless politicians use us. Give me a t-shirt, some basket and food.
Man, they're afraid.
Yeah,
They're afraid because see if somebody not good, that's why Marcus gave it the man Bogle money.
Yeah, but not only that.
People them
not only that. Look on this. We all saw that video with that coaster bus. Our Maypen did a Old Harbor, a labor right conference, right? Bus full of labor right in a green shirt, them believing in the labor right party and a conference them ago. But guess what the labor right them I think about? Themselves. They're not think about them grand picnic, you know. Because if me I support a party, my brother, me I think about my grand picnic, why me I support it? The future, right? But everybody in the bus decides that the bus now move until what? Them get money. People. The bus, a labor right conference them are going on. Them come out in them green shirt, you know. The bus there. So nobody say, boy, I make a go on anyway. Them did not move until them get money. So it show you say, supporting a politician in Jamaica, it come with something, you know, think about why we love labor right because I love them policy. And the policy will good for Jamaica, help the youth. We love PNP, we love them policy. It's good for Jamaica, it's good for the youth. Them Jamaica people don't work, so a handout make a move, my brother. So you understand me? So we have to change from that.
A whole heap of stories me hear from kids who got abused, especially females. Some of them are male. And the story them have one thing in common. When them go to their mother and tell their mother say a lie, them and try to mash up their relationship. So you see a woman that sit down and make a man have sex with her daughter for financial gain. Are the same type of people, them the same type of heart them have. We see the nastiness where they go on. And just a vote for him money through him know somebody, we know somebody, and him now want to look now work. So I say him get money. You know them here, them have them little road project. Remember, most gunman at Jamaica, see? Like how I find out how the gunman business go. Any gang you see, we just do thing and nothing and do them. Them link with police or them link with politicians. No man, if you call us, just get up and make up one gang. You know, link with the police, you know, link with the politician. You don't live 3 months.
True.
Quick and fast. You don't live 3 months. Me find out that the only gangs that are allowed to continue to operate. That's why I'm not call them gang, you know. No, because gang is a vague word. I like to say organized crime syndicate because that's what it is. So when I say organized crime syndicate now, that give it more clarity and it make it easier to understand. These are people who are linked with police or them linked with politicians. When them can secure votes, them can secure influence, them can secure support. Remember, you know, who say government badness? Who say government badness? Who come with them clerks? Who say every ghetto youth should be a star? Who exhibit all of the ways them when they turn around and criticize when Vibes Cartel go up on stage or they remember what they go up on stage and say, oh, man come from prison and man should go up on stage and on this and on that. So who in the quote when they must say, one entertainer quoted it better than me. Every ghetto youth is a star. So I never think it was ghetto at the point when him use Vibes Cartel to push theme agenda. You understand what I say? Let them keep things in a COVID and then when you look, you see my man there hotel. Why did you say? Government badness.
Yeah, Allah Papa away. Allah Papa all away. Yes. Allah Papa all away. I'm not champagne glass.
I come now with Paul Lowell, it's them now left. Champion boy, him name, you know, Andrew Holness, that's what he's called. Champion boy. Because why do everything what World Bank and IMF tell him to do. Why do you think the hospital them? You see, me not understand how people, you know, you know something, but you need somebody to put it together in front of you. And as soon as them do it, you see it still, you know, but for some reason you need them to put it together. People don't understand, so when the IMF give you money, tell you, 3 places them don't want you spend no money. They don't want you spend no money in a social security in terms of like full stamp and get to the people them and help them. They don't want you spend no money in a healthcare and education. Why you think that is for? Because they designed this. Look, as soon as Burkina Faso top use them, Burkina Faso pay them off already. Because They don't want to invest in your human resource. Education is human resource, because that is educating your children to come to the workforce, to work and pay. That is how money works, Every child has a birth certificate. The birth certificate would have come because we are livestock, like stocks and bonds, we are just livestock. So the money where them borrow it based off of the people then because we are going to work and pay back the money. I say money pay back, we work and pay it back. So if you don't spend no money in education, means say your workforce is not going to be trained and them not going to be educated. You don't spend no money in healthcare. That means that your people them who already are in existence, if they get sick, they die. So you lose resources. That will make you have a high turnover. You don't come like you're in a business and every minute somebody leave the job. That causes you have to train too much people, so you waste money on training. The turnover too high. You understand? So if we can do social security for people, them for maintain life and comfortability, where kind of alleviate crime a bit. Education also, because early childhood education is the most important thing. You need to get a pitney from in just before in dirty ma or in dirty uncle or in dirty auntie or whatever nastiness they corrupt that little child. If we can catch them before they get corrupted, within no time we get rid of corruption based on education and we are teaching them the right things.
Oh yes.
So we know Andrewness. It's just that the people them when don't know where they make the bag of nice, make you see they do good. So I'm talking to the people now like myself. You have to get up. You don't have to talk like children so nobody can kill you. But you can go forth. You understand what I say? Do not be afraid. Nobody don't know who you vote for now. All enough of the long mouth labor them are hungry. Because me and no found a friend too. Take the $5 grand, but still vote him out. He not gonna know him you vote for. So make him spend up because Andrewness have a bunch of money when he get, So he needs to give Tell him say 30 grand now off the vote. 30 grand. Yes. And take him and vote him out. You understand what I say? We need to look out for ourselves as a people because the whole of we come together, we are the same. Andrew Holness has been tainted. That is why he's called Champion Boy. This guy, when you listen to Abraham Charori when he's talking, say I saw him bright, I start listening to him. The man said, yeah man, Abraham Charori from Burkina Faso.
Yeah,
the man said,
yeah man, I highlight him, man. I'm a boy.
Yeah,
I'm a boy, man.
Incompetence does not tolerate competence. That simply means, for example, Mark Golding is a competent person where can say, all right, do little things to alleviate the stress of people. For example, decriminalize got jail for smoking marijuana. Yeah, so you take that off a youth thing and he can get a visa and he can go foreign. That happened to me. I got jail for going with So if Mark Golding didn't take off that, I couldn't get no visa. So he did something that is good. You understand? The Integrity Commission, that is something good. So Mark Golding appears to be a person who is a thinker. In terms of in the too quiet, I just feel like him and Andrew a friend, and I see them at places together. Somebody that said, nah, sir, this man, but when I start link with Wayne Lonesome and he show me, say, I might do all of these things. So I say, so if this man can approach the politics from this standpoint, to remind me of Michael Manley. All you have to do, and when he go in, he do, and if you do, and get rid of the corruption in a theme party, because everywhere you go, corruption is going to be there. Enough man go big, because them also hold the board, man not get to make no money. Get rid of them from around that Vladimir Putin did do in Russia, and make you see Russia rise back, and Russia they live good, nobody should care. You have a friend there in Russia right now, the same amount of stuff where me get to like say $500, $600, $700 call to me have a picnic them me buy no food. So when me go to Publix and sit in a farmers market and my total come to all $800. Him do the same thing in Russia, and all of $450, $500 in bill come to Because what Putin do, he get rid of the liquor nasty oligarch them, the private sector them where they do the liquor thing them. Him get rid of them. And then get rid of enough of the corruption. Corruption will always exist. However, when you can run a country properly, it will progress. Look how quick Burkina Faso pay off in debt. Gaddafi did pay off in debt and then go kill him when he have no gun. That is the importance of having a gun. If Gaddafi did have nuclear weapon, if he said then could go kill him. As no care what South Korea do. America chat. He just fire 2 rockets. As they say, South Korea don't do this. South Korea fire 3, 4, 5 rockets. I wonder if LA Lewis a president down there. Quick and fast, they fire rocket.
Yes, I shall.
Now America do. What they do?
LA Lewis.
They don't do nothing at all.
Nothing.
Carlos, I saw me survive, you know. Me did afraid of gunman one time, you know. Man, they kill my grandfather, kill my brother, and kill me, everybody turn against me and my own mother. I mean, I say, God, no, that. You mean to say me do play good and people want to kill me? So I say, I'm going to kill one of them before me dead. And then me say, all of them are coward. Every man you run down with a knife, you run on ball. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. And at them, you did afraid, you know. So as soon as you stand up for yourself, my brother. So if FLA can arm the law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, I tell us that the gunman them we separate on because they're afraid of gunshot. You're not afraid of gunshot? I'm afraid of gunshot. I mean, I think there's no human being when afraid of gunshot. The only difference is that if me have to go get a gunshot to be free, me willing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference. I'm not saying I'm not afraid, but you have to do what you have to do. We have to take back our country. Andrew Willis is a criminal. We're not apologizing to Andrew Willis. Why?
Look at Sheldon, right? The whole of they are foreign scene. And we see how them are run out of the place. You see, Trump, yeah? Me come up and me tell people me drink milk and me not count cow. Me really remove myself from all emotional attachment to any politics, right? Because I'm a people that I have to focus and I have to see right. Even though me want Mark Bowling to win because we don't have no other choice and such man. One more day, we're dead in Jamaica. I tell you. If such man get another chance, people, we're gone, you know. We can't see the man do it like a dictator, you know. We can't see it, you know. We can't see it. People, we can't see it. But anyway, let's get back to the argument. We see Trump do it as so. But me tell you something, Sheldon. You see, before me there, some brother, and quarrel with Trump, but learn from what him do. I'm going to tell the people on my platform, Trump do what them have to do for film type of people. What we are doing for hours. When you look on Jamaica, we make Chinese out there, I tear down land. Some land Chinese are tear down out there. We give them 1,940 acres. How much acres we give to people? And I talk about white man to do a reparation. Why we not seek reparation at home? So when we see what Trump are going without us, so it made me take a second look at Jamaica. I said, no man, when you look on Chinese, they might get tax break, duty-free imports, and all this type of break. So there we have give immigrant unfair playing field. We have give Jamaican people to play with the immigrants and the higher part of the playing field. Now, where we at is that a Jamaica first mentality. So when they hear about Trump, I say America first. We as Jamaican people, worldwide and in Jamaica, must start look at Jamaica first. What is there? What am I do to benefit us? What kind of policy now work for us? Take it out that way. If it now work for the people and benefit the people, tear up the deal. I'm willing to see the Chinese deal tear up the port, the airport, all them the deal. We need back them thing there. Because when we were much poorer, we control them thing there back in the days. So we're supposed to be smarter, wiser, more intelligent. We don't own a port, we don't own an airport. We give Chinese 1,940 acres of land. We give them the rights to put up billboard, gas station, rest stop along the highway with them bill. We give them tolling on the road. They don't have to pay duties on them container. They don't have to pay taxes. How is that benefiting us? Let me tell you, Burkina Faso. Let me tell you, Ibrahim work with the Chinese, them, and this is what we see. If you follow him, come introduce him to my people on this platform here a while back. Now, Mr. Burkina Faso road, my brother, is that they build a hospital. In 2 years, the man built a hospital, right? University hospital. In 2 years, they built a university hospital in Burkina Faso. Why? Because the man not coming up his script. He don't want the presidential salary. The man take him salary only as a captain of the army people. More to show you a leader we're coming for leading. That's why I do so much for his country, you know. He not come for what? People, I want to understand. The man did not take his presidential salary. He remained with his salary as a captain of the army. So him and the civil servant and him the same food. So when he might think about film budget, and when my budget he look at civil servant money, he might think about the people. So people, in 2 years, in Bila University Hospital. How long we have built for the hospital from 2017? It started at $2 billion and it ended up at 21 billion can't done. Why? Because leaders are coming there for lead and coming there for thief. They want 28 bank account, offshore account, how much houses, you know, if I broke in up, so them lock them up. They are jail, you know. You know, Ibrahim, they lock them up, you know. Huh?
Man, me not believe, all right, even one next move for Trump make. Me understand on the immigration side, say, all heap of workers from Mexico would have make money to send back to Mexico were even good for Mexico. Because remittance more than probably just face the remittance is a big part of the economy because it's the number one earner in Jamaica.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So I say remittance serve a big purpose. However, What Donald Trump do better for America, you know, instead of have certain 300-pound people who live down in a house, they live off a social service. It better than get up and go find some work do and pay the tax them where the immigrant them would have to pay, because if America pay back the money them where him borrow, you know, the people them have to produce, you know. So if you have less people sit down in the house and watch TV, it is more production. We're better for the country itself. Because remember, say, you know, the vast majority of the money where immigrants make, you know, they send it back for them country, you know. So that is not necessarily beneficial for the United States.
Hold on, Sir Sheldon. Do you know much immigrants compete in the system and never collect a social security in America? Do you know much of them?
They pay how much money?
No, hold on, they pay to the system, bro. They pay taxes. Immigrants do more for the country. Yeah. Look here, let me tell you something. Do you know, all right, you see them illegal immigrants where the America, the illegal immigrant, them, every one of them, you know, work hard. Let me tell you, the immigrant, them are foreign people are lazy. The one that have documents. May I tell you? Maybe go up some without documents, people, they want a next job, call us, you know nothing. Every day they live on the house.
American, them even
yes, so my thing is, Sheldon, me not focus so much on me over here, so yeah, can I say the man I do feel?
No. What say? Trump they look out for yes,
yes.
Look out for we. So we have to go look out for where we come from.
Thank
because
you.
for Trump get up tomorrow and say a civil war. If he said me a fight until they don't civil war, my business with them.
But look, last can't change because the last time Trump was in power, you know, him and Stephen Miller come up with something, you know, and take it all the way to the Supreme Court to interfere with legal immigration. So if you're a citizen of this country or a permanent resident, as long as you're naturalized, you know, Barney, you are naturalized. And is the ACLU save the day? And look here, Trump is a determined man. Don't bother believe them now, write it a different way to resend it back to the Supreme Court again.
Of course. Me see what they do, but what I tell you, Carlos, it's a conspiracy. You see, anytime you see something cannot be explained, that's why enough woman like me, you know. You see, if me have a woman and she did do something, and then the explanation where she give me no make no sense, me left me no God kill me say something, you know. Because me prefer you tell me the truth. And if me can't forgive you for it, me forgive you for it. But you say for you lie to me done with it, you know.
Mash up everything. Mash up everything. Everything mash up.
You understand? So some deal with life, man. You have to be sincere in life. And when you are sincere in life, it make you have self-esteem. It make you say to yourself, you know, so me nah go over this, I go tell a lie through my want that. You know, so me nah go sell out my friend through my want money. You know, so me nah go do this, me nah go do that. It make you a better person.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. See what going on in America. Not only America, you people. Me a bridge in England, Canada,
France, England.
Everybody want them place, a crippled people. When I hear me, I say people. When I hear me, I say.
But them no money. France dirty just like America. England nasty. England place dirty because enough Carlos, what them used to make money off, I know. France, the Africa, they dig out everything for free. America, print US dollar and send it all over the world. And everybody have to take it and give them something for free. So they've been having a free ride ever since the US dollar is a fiat currency, my brother. It's
for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years, my brother. Hundreds of years.
Then they use the petrodollar system now and lock the world. So what everybody they don't know with BRICS now, them break free because they have gun now. I tell you the importance of self-defense.
Bro.
They have gun. America can't do nothing. They have to sanction them. When you sanction them now, then what's that have to use the US dollar?
Look at the whole
so America put in thing in one bottom.
Let me tell you guys,
you know what I'm saying?
Me live in America. I remember you just say Africa people need to start think out and don't get ship. Because they say when ship are sinking, you know, you have to jump off it and swim away, you know. You suck your under. No, people, listen up. They say when ship are sink, you have to jump off it and swim away from it. Because it will suck you under. So as a people, we need to start think. Because look, the world is changing. And when Trump come back and him slap these things from these other people, them not take it so. See, Canada, day, even Trump do a back off with him tariff, Canadian people still mad at America because they feel disrespected. So them still, even though Trump ease off, the people them still punish American produce in
of course.
And countries. And
if you have your chicken, Cuba mongoose come. And if you not kill no chicken, you know, you have to bust off piece and make it come back, you know.
yeah, and the thing about this, you know, brother, it's just like a bully. We are talking about a bully. One day you plan for him, you know. One day you plan for bully. One day you plan for him.
As soon as you fight back, you find out that bullies are coward. Bullies are coward.
So what I feel,
every single one.
What I feel and I fear that this country is gonna find itself like a raft in the middle of the ocean all by itself. You see it? That's what I feel. That's what I better start the truth, bro. We come from Jamaica, that's why we have to look for my country people. And when we look for my country, we see immigrants out there. Hold on there. They might call we immigrants, you know. And they want to get rid of us as immigrants. But hold on there. We're not learning yet. Look on Jamaica. Are we not learning Jamaica? We're not learning. All right. Immigrants have to replace.
Black people, no, so then come and see black people, right?
Of course.
The black American them, then come and see them, you know.
Yep.
And England, I learned that. Me go City College in origin in England, and at them teach me say Queen Elizabeth I used to be there one time every 6 months. And them teach me that. Then teach me say when they need have the Black Death. I'm not sure if I the blue bubonic plague or whatever, but them used to do in a bag and throw it through them window in London, and it caused the Black Death.
The more.
And some
and more. You know what I mean? Even yesterday,
come teach them everything.
I was even reading yesterday where perfume. Where think make perfume come from? Who you think perfume make from?
Because you stink. They smell.
All the thing perfume make for people cologne one hour here nowadays like on think. Nothing.
Makeup. I see thing makeup they do here for makeup. Then they throw them sweat and stink. Then pour the cake on and I sweat and make it dry. So you know, Jaja. You understand? So a man does not break in your house if you later return the concept. If you return the content, a man now got thief sitting in front of you and carry back. So reparation is a dream for fools. We don't want a reparation, we don't want to undo. We don't know you're rob already, dog. And we know we not get it back. The younger way if you get it back if you shoot you. And we can't manage that now. So we can't just make them go along with them and go and we build. Because remember we're resilient, you know. Look where we reach already. Because for them society they feel, you know, because them never learn to put in work, you know, them didn't get a free ride for too long. So their society has become lazy. That even breed them now breed half pit again.
True.
Them thing I go down. So them need immigrant. You understand? Them need we to do the work. But when the day done, America could easily be in a war with Russia and China because they don't want to lose the war of money, and they are losing the war. The only thing them can do if stop BRICS is to fight because they don't want to cooperate. They can cooperate, you know, but they don't want to do it.
So, hold on there. I think we are talking about geopolitics or politics. One thing in my popping in my brain while we were talking about Burkina Faso a while ago and Africa advance. And them cut off the minerals and all them things to the west. Because South Africa, I was reading yesterday, was South Africa, because of the sanction, Elon Musk, them say, him push a sanction there on South Africa, right? So Trump sanctioned South Africa. So South Africa chop off everything from America. Everything. Just chop off here and clean. No more minerals, nothing back here. They talk about, when I was reading, I did not know, say America make almost $1 billion off of South Africa alone. Annually, South Africa cut that off, and country I go Brexit. You can't play with them. You're mad, man. Are you mad? Country I go break. Not Brexit. When BRICS rather BRICS. Country I go BRICS. You can't play with them. Me say Cuba. Me read out Cuba. I step up in a BRICS. So Cuba gonna start advance again. So everybody making a deal around America.
Because right now, Andrew Holness they play Jezebel. I like to describe him in a some way where you know, so I like when Andrew Holness knows, I passionately don't like him. Andrew Holness is a Jezebel, like I want girl where they sleep with 2 men. And he tell the 2 of them saying love him. He might go end up with the head cut off, you know. One of them are going to kill you.
I thought about that.
You're not China. You're not China. You still do America while you do. You have to make up your mind.
But look at
take money for bringing LGBT in Jamaica. Why you have that? What happened?
Hey, look here. When we see Marco Rubio go Panama and he make some circle, some look other look island about there before him come back to America. I say, hold on. Jamaica soon come. I say when Trump gonna shake down Jamaica for anything. anything. We don't know when I'm heading. We don't know when I'm heading. You say, when am I going to shake on Jamaica? Me say, it are coming to people. People, it are come because, remember, listen to me, and listen to me good. The last time Trump was in power, who was the ambassador to Jamaica from America? An old man named Donald Tapia. Donald Tapia is the first American ambassador to Jamaica we have ever seen so much. We see it by every TV, we see it by every radio, till one at a time, the Chinese ambassador to Jamaica get into a little squabble by the media. I don't know if you remember that when they talk about the 5G and they never want Jamaica to do business with the Chinese. I was talking, telling Jamaica to stay away from Chinese, right? Remember, Donald Tapia, if anybody remember, guys, comment section, you remember? The old man under Trump, the ambassador to Jamaica, name was Donald Tapia. You see him on TV, you see him everywhere. He's the most active ambassador to Jamaica from America we have ever seen. You understand me? So Trump come out of power now, because Trump send him in. Trump people work for him. Trump tell go to Jamaica and tell him, say, don't do no business with China. So now Trump come back of power, because I believe such man believes that Trump not gonna come back, you know. Now we get deeper in China. So how you think Trump feel about that? We know I'm bad position, you know. We don't know how to go on, you know. We know I'm bad position. Come on, go on, you know.
You see, even different from politics, my brother, because that's why I love when somehow when of them dirty nasty politician are listening. We are not fooling you, and we not let go for the most, you know. Because remember one of the do rasta, you know, we are not idiot, and we don't want no money, now we don't want no drowning, you know. We not unite with none now, you know. You see right now, spiritual things are going. What make you feel them a push LGBT agenda? Them no one we pity them fi firm. They no one we fi know where we come from. They no one we fi know where we are go. But here one now, you see, through me believe in the story of Christ. Me not believe in the Catholic version where them got Ethiopia got thief. You know, because enough people don't know what's going on. You know, see, Africa was one. See, it was one. See, in 1918, them have one sitting name but I think the name, the Berlin Convention, when they got Germany and plan up, so them are going to take over Africa. When them got Africa, you know, brother, a spear and then sitting there, we did have, you know, bone arrow and spear and then sitting there. But may I tell you, we used to set trap. And we mashed them up, then couldn't win. You know what they do for win? Them create the Gatling gun, one gun where round and spin, Gatling. They call it the minigun. And the minigun make with it lose the war. And Haile Selassie family, the Menelik family, Ethiopia did sell out Africa. I'm sure about that. Ethiopia was the one who did sell out because them did make a deal with Italy. Italy said them go convert to Christianity. But it was a trick. The devil does not come in your house to be your friend. The devil come in your house and kill you. And then he take your wife and say have female and take your daughter and have sex with her too.
Jaja.
And that Selassie family did do. I'm not blaming Selassie himself because me a Rastafari. I'm blaming the family. Because when your family do wicked, you cannot condemn the entire family. You have to understand that people have evil inside of them and people sell out. So when some people come and say, we don't want no white man. Michael Manley was a white man. And he has proved that it is possible for a white man to have love. And we don't need no proof to say black people have hate. We're sure about that already. You understand? Yeah. So the way how the world set now, my brother, it's a force of good and evil, my brother. You know, have nothing to do with PNP and Labour, right? It don't necessarily have nothing to do with black and white. The whole world is threatened, and the devil, for some reason, want to pity them to be lost. So we have to be concerned. When you see a person wants to make you weak, that is when you have to unite and become strong. We have to get rid of unjourness and corruption, and then we have to hold Mark Gold into account. Thank
you. Look here, my brother. Let me tell you something. Let me go back before me drop off something. Me want to show the eye them. When Marco Rubio, may I tell you, I want a serious thing. People, we don't know where this might go. Trump, I don't know, man. Him just talk and somebody say, okay, boss, that's a policy. That's a policy. That's a policy. Okay, he coughs. That's a policy. You have the people around him. If you think, oh, that's a policy. All right. When Marco Rubio went to Panama, guess what happened down there? Guess what kind of result happened down there? Panama, there was a Belt and Road initiative from China down there.
Exactly.
Guess what happened? Guess what happened down there? But hold on the logics. Hold on there. That cut off. them stop the China Belt and Road Initiative in over there, in the Panama. They have to cut that off. That cut off. So hold on there.
Fred, what to Trump threatening him there?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. So that's what I say. What gonna happen when Trump get up one morning 3 o'clock on the toilet seat and I hear reggae music on the radio? I say, oh, Jamaica.
So that's why we have to do what we have to do for now, you know.
Yeah, don't make Trump over TV and see the commercial. One love. Okay. Yeah, Jamaica time now. Because listen to me, we have to be smart here because there might be a time where we have to huddle around we leader. If we leader decide to go, but this leader here, so him not go. Andrew Honest, he is compromised. So anything they want him to do, he will do it. People may tell him. He can't tell them no because he's dirty. He's compromised. People, he's a puppet.
I'm going to show you a thing. You have a thing named blackmail. I didn't learn that. When they come up in a and we didn't make money and then shots start fire and people start to badness. Me did the one that say, oh, someone sit there and people did those bonang and sit down. No police not come ask no question. It's a system of corruption. They make you commit crime first, you know. So they have something for you. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So when them approach you now, if you do what them want, if you say no, they just kill you and say you're a gunman. So the same thing did them do. Because all of them come down from slavery now. A man named Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch did come up with all of the ideas, you know, how to control masses of people, you know, divide and conquer. So that them do. So what happen now? And them see them one give Andrew Holness money for do corruption, you know. Then they have all of the evidence for them, you know. Then when them want the agenda, he have to do it. Remember when he did go one place about the same LGBT thing and he didn't do it, and then he have to go through TSA. Remember when he have to go through TSA? Everybody did see him. He have to walk through where we walk through. You know, remember?
Yes, man.
All right, they did embarrass him. You know, seeing go sign some more agreement same time. So them have information for Andrew Holness, them probably drug smuggling, probably murder, probably whatever it is.
Hold on.
And then they have to do what them say.
Well, I believe some of the first man put up a hand in the ear and jump up and say, I'm ready to go to Haiti. Yes, boss. Yes, sir. Haiti. First man of the world jump up and say, I got Haiti people. Think about that. Him first jump up and say, I got Haiti, and then the other African country jump in and them have some court battle over there.
Remember say American PFE, you know, the whole Clinton Foundation, you know, and then George Soros have fund the fund the rebel them come here. So George Soros have fund curry them too. Well, I don't know what's going on, you know, but I pay attention to a lot of things.
Well, that whole thing there with the George Soros and Curry, that's yet to be determined. Yes, yet to be determined. Because the PNP, the labor right them push a lot of agenda and all them things there. So I saw them roll. You understand me?
Because them are curry there.
That's correct. That's correct. So when we hear that, you have to be careful, like labor right jump out of their mouth. You understand me? Show me the facts, more of the street.
That's why I love social media. Bigger than when you Bala Llewellyn. I don't say you know. Oh, TV land, they're in TV land, they just talk. I know so we didn't talk first because we didn't have no strength, but we get momentum. You know, snow, tell me make one snowman, but you know, so when it's snow kind of not so cool and the liquor meltish like you just take one liquor part and heap up it. And then you flip it over and flip it over, you continue flip it till it get big. Every mickle make a muckle. One cocoa full basket. TV land is our voice, and it's not a conspiracy. You know, have nothing to do with PNP. You have to do with the people of Jamaica who have woken up and who are rising up to take a stand for the betterment of our country. I have children. I don't want them to come and live the nasty, dirty life that I had to live. That's why I stand up behind my rifle, just like a Green Beret, just like a Navy SEALs, just like an army person. Because when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. When a gunman is going to come into your house, murder your grandfather, and then the police is going to come and threaten you, boy, you got money, you send on, you got dead. I don't care however you got the money. It is not right. You can't come kill people for what them have. You never give them nothing to put down. So I had to stand behind my gun to defend my family, and my God stand in front of me. All glory go to the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. You hear me? I tell you, we have to stand up and fight. If you no willing for death for God, God no willing for death for you. You not tell you how I'm find that out, Carlos. I'm gonna say it again. If you no willing for dead for God Almighty. God Almighty no willing for dead for you. Me go to England one time and get in some problem, Carlos. And me I tell you, say, me just sit down and hear one voice coming at me and say, you are King Selassie Pitney. And you make white people tell them what to do. And Carlos, I boxed down every white man that day and jump out that place. I run about my business. And they said they have never seen anybody done that before. Well, next time some man comes to me again, and he come back to me and he must say, Sheldon, you want me to come in your yard, come kill you? And I jump off one 3-story building and not all do me. So me know say God real because there is no way. And the reason me have to say it is because I know that it is true. Some people will say, oh, I'm a madman. Yeah, you can't say what you want because when you have a low IQ, you don't know a lot of things. There are so many things that are possible, but because you have no knowledge, you don't know. I was there too.
Thank you.
I understand.
Hold on, Sheldon.
I understand.
Logics, hold on there. May I go to a short break, guys? I'll be right back.
The PNP only argue about how the pie share up, how the cake cut up. But they don't know how to make the pie grow bigger. They don't come to you on the platform and tell you how they are going to create an economy for Portland for which you can benefit and your life can change. They don't give you a vision for the future that shows you how you are going to be better off. They don't come to you and tell you how they're going to use the natural assets that you have to create wealth for you. They don't tell you that. All they come and do is talk about me and tell lie for me and tell all kind of lies.
Welcome back, people. Hey, my brother. May I something run by? The good reason ask you about this. I'm going to say it again. Saturday night. Me now stop saying it, you know. Saturday night gone, people. There was a 7.6 magnitude earthquake in the Caribbean Sea. There was a threat, tsunami threat, to many islands around the place. Jamaica was one of them. That threat lasted for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And it took the government, ADPEM, which is under the Prime Minister all-time office, 3 hours before they respond. Almost 2 hours after the threat subsided. So when them come out with a response, it was like, well, guys, you know, so there was a threat, but the threat not there again, man, the threat gone. That's what we get from ADPEM. After, bro, something like that. Very dangerous, you know. 7.6 magnitude earthquake in the Caribbean Sea. And
you remember when me say, sorry for cut you. Remember when me say if me there with a woman and she did miss and then the excuse where she give me no make no sense, me reject it. And the exact same thing that you just said.
Yes.
Something that is so big and then the response is like, okay, it was nothing.
This is serious, people. People, this is serious. You have fishermen I go to sea. You have people live all about near water, a flat land. At least give them a chance, at least make them stay up now and at least look out the water. That means if something come, them can save them life. Your government block out people upon the warning. We never hear of this yet. Our country no give it people a warning when we have a tsunami threat.
That make you wonder if you have something to do with them.
Tsunami.
Yeah, so what would I make them warning? If me go over somewhere and me do something to cause a problem, you know, when me come back, me no say nothing because me no want nobody no say I me do it. But if I know me do it, me will tell you.
Well, I was
so
reading.
Why them not tell me?
I was reading something where they are calling for more funding for ADPEM. We're under the Prime Minister office. I don't know how they need more funding for something supposed to under his supervision, something like that. I don't understand. And the opposition come out and slam them. Miss Garvey came out and slammed them for it. I mean, call nice like she should. This is dangerous, my brother. I mean, want the people know, you know, people. What else are Jamaica and this administration hide from we? If this right here can happen, you talk about a tsunami warning. Everybody, every Caribbean island prepare. And we, Jamaica, never know. 3 hours later, and the threat lasted for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Good God, man. People could have stayed up. People could have stayed up for 1 hour and 10 minutes, man, and make sure they don't hurt them, man.
Of years.
We could have
Even
free
if
up,
you
man.
move even if you drive well left everything.
Eh,
Even if you just drive well left everything.
yeah, man. Take them, galang.
You don't need to save nothing. Just take away yourself. Take up 2 people to fry your car empty. Come on, I move. Someday, Scott, Mrs. Scott say Ethiopia is Zion. I brother never sell out. Scott, listen what I say. See? You see, His Majesty, a whole heap of time, His Majesty own family them try kill him, my brother. Yeah? A whole heap of problem did they go on in the family. Remember, say every family have problems, you know. In 1918, Europe, Germany, France, England, the whole of them, man, where did in Africa we own. Because so they get to own down there. That's why they talk French and German and all these different languages. So, you know. So what they did, the whole of them come together and Africa. But Africa was one. It never cut up at them, cut up and give name. The whole thing was just one block. And me no remember the name of the chief them. A lot of these things are England, me learn them, my brother. Me tell you what I did like with the England, Scott. For some reason, they tell you the truth. Me don't know what they tell you the truth, but they tell you the truth. So when me go in University of England, them tell me about the Moors, them tell me everything. So what did happen now? The Africa did have some terrible Zulu warrior. I don't remember them name. The whole of them had it Zulu and them little name that they did have. It's some tribe. I never know country, just one country, and then they'd have many tribes. So the Zulu them had it some crazy warrior. And then the white man them did invent the Gatling gun. And then Ethiopia did supposed to wall off the northern side, that's a brother, and then they let them through. They came in behind them and turn on the Gatling them, my brother, and them teach me. So if it is a lie, it is written in history. For example, I'll give you an example. In Jamaica, they say Spain and England did fight for Jamaica, right? That's what they said, right? If you go to Spain, in the archives or London, in them archives and them thing, there is no record of that. And you see the amount of slave what they tell we say come out of Africa, a lie and not so much. Black people did in Jamaica, black people did in America, black people did all over the world. You understand? So, and like say, me they try if you say King Selassie did something wrong. No, King Selassie I am a general. You understand? But just like how me not like my mother because she's evil, it is the same thing. That's why they say they don't remember, you know, they never find anybody, you know. So somebody mostly they try to kill you if they don't find anybody and say you're dead. You understand what I say?
So, all of the people.
So it was some internal war. It was an internal war. Yeah? So just Scott made explain that to Scott.
Respect. Scott, what go on? Blessings, my brother. All of the Sheldon, I'm going to play something where we want to play for the people so they understand. Mark Gowan is going to explain to you what is really going on. And it's called gerrymandering. What you see I want to put more is a Republican playbook. Republican do it over here from ever since. And that end up. Andrew.
Mr. Speaker, if this legislation becomes law, it will deprive the residents of Portmore of their important rights of democratic participation to directly elect their mayor and for their citizens' associations to have rights of audience on their city council. Those rights for which the people of Portmore had advocated and were granted by law are unique in Jamaica and represent the high point of democratic innovation in local governance. It is a deplorable travesty and an aberration for those democratic rights of the people of Portmore to be removed without their consent or approval by this government abusing its parliamentary majority. Mr. Speaker, the two current mayors of Portmore and St. Catherine were both duly elected in February last year, less than a year ago, in fact. One directly by the people in Portmore, and the other by the elected local representatives of the people in St. Catherine. They both hold office as an expression of the democratic will of the people. This bill will destroy the expressed will of the people. It will remove the mayor of Portmore who was chosen democratically by the residents of Portmore, and it will also result in the much reduced parish of St. Catherine suddenly having a majority of JLP councillors so that they can remove the current elected mayor and install one of their own. That is the effect of this legislation.
So there you are going people. So now we see people at Portmore hot. Say all of a sudden them buy a house in a Portmore, and the Portmore house is gonna be in a Spanish town. Because them yeah. Lady say, me not buy a house in a garrison. Can you imagine? You know people at Portmore, where you live.
Something and then you lose for the same time.
He gone, man. He got. Look here. Hold on. So the people them buy them house over Portmore. Okay, you know Portmore is a place where you brag and tell people where you from. I'm from Portmore. All of a sudden, where you from? Spanish Town. I'm not saying.
Think about that. Your property value no go down, so
yes, man.
Equity.
Yeah. You gone. Equity gone. Your house, see that?
What happened to in Jamaica, youth? You see the older people, them, we feel to, I tell one man what they man talk, When them say, God no shell, and Granville end up, so Granville, nice Granville, where you used to have to walk more iron gate. We go in a Granville when you do nothing wrong, everybody beat them. I tell you what we as parents did wrong. As much as my mother is a bad parent, it kind of helped me we can understand where we went wrong. You see, children are your future. Do not allow them to be tarnished. You don't come like you have one banana with a rotten, and then you have one next banana with just start ripe. If you put the one with just start ripe with the one with the rotten, probably you come by tomorrow morning and the next one will just start ripe, start rotten already. You understand?
Yeah.
We have to keep the children them pure in terms of we have to educate them, we have to teach them, man. We have too much pitney just have pitney. Because pitney they have pitney, so you have to say it, Pitney, they have pitney. The reason why I refer to them as pitney, see them parents didn't teach them nothing.
That's right.
Nothing they know. So right now, them are pitney to me. Because when me go around them, I have to tell them, say, carry baby come. I have to say, do this and do that. And you know, I hear, I say, my girl, how much pitney you have? Listen to what I tell her. Because fear mother not tell her nothing. That is what we did wrong. So you look when the gunman them, where gunman come from? The same people them in the community have them pitney. The same pitney them when me used to give money when they lily. Come back and kill my family. And me I said, them the lily pitney them when they got canvas school, they used to beg me. Yes, them the pitney them. Too much careless people. That is the problem. If we can voice our opinions, instead of your son go out the road, go see Terry Ganzi and Pilot. We want him go see some hopeful people in a jacket and tie we make him see say, yo, if him can be like that, me can be like that. We need some role models. So you see, we have to voice our opinion, we have to come out and talk, and we have to make the little, even youth in a ghetto right now, we have gun. No for the youth, them actually then go make a little money. And from you go start the scamming you have you have gun. If you don't have gun, man kill you just show you have make money, brother. See Mackerel mother come out of Paul, they bring down Mackerel, and the only thing Mackerel do, I go build one liquor house. This is what I am talking about. Our own people are our own worst enemy.
Of course.
So you see, even the senior citizens, them. Look how senior citizens are there, man. Come on, man. God, kill me, man. Senior citizens, brother, we can't find go work so hard, brother. And let's say you rob him. Okay, let's say you rob him. Why you kill him?
No,
probably
really.
because he know you. He know you. He know you. The boy when you used to give money. He know you. That is the problem, my brother.
But you know, me I talk about logic. So me there Jamaica that grew up. Me there Jamaica that grew up, my brother. You know, them England people, the foreign people used to come back, returning residents used to be England people. And them used to wear the wig. First time we used to laugh at when people wear wig, first time we laugh at them in a wig. Wig where everybody wear a young girl wear wig now. If you don't have the wig, you know, in a style right now. We used to laugh at a wig. And all people from England wear wig. And I tell you, them live until them old and die. Nobody no rob them and kill them people. Believe me. The England people come from foreign back in my days. And we used to be hungry, you know. And we used to be poor, you know. And we used to couldn't buy one bullet, you know. And stay there. Them are youth I know. Thank you. When we never have money. But hold on then. When we never had no money, we could have literally sleep with our windows and door open. I remember my father used to open the window. And we open it and I know say moonshine come in my bed for me. I can't forget that. Window open night time, people. I get fresh air come in. So literally sleep with our windows and door open. What you think on the door? What you think lock the door? You think I don't lock and of this and that? Our nail catch up on the back door. One nail we use to lock. Nobody now kick you open. No crime.
And that just breeze that if you when draft come and pull up. And if you have to clean it up if you have.
Remember that we use nail for your door and your door lock. Nail. You nail one nail and bend the nail and twist it and lock the door. That's all.
Yeah, twist it behind.
Then the time that we poor and have money, we sleep with our windows and door up. Now we see youth with Benz. A couple years ago, I saw Benz pull up a Chilani and dirt some youth. Benz, if you see the Benz nice and black and shine. Rich badness. Bro.
Badness.
Benz roll up on a shoot, man. Benz. Man have the best bike. And I hate them I use and shoot. When I grow up, if I have a bike, you know, some of that on ice cream and I go sell fish or something. If you go use your killer, man, make a hustle that. Ice cream or fish or something.
Have a low self-esteem now, man. No got 99 people them. Even the people them with, hey, to show you how Satan terrible, you know. Satan make sure they ain't gonna live in the church, you know.
Yeah,
if you make anybody who have 1 ounce of righteousness in them avoid the church. Because all I see the church them I don't know. So I see the hey, me have cousin when they get married, you know. And because support her, because my family them are some evil people, you know. So you see anybody me see my mother hate, me know say is a good person. So my cousin I get married, so I say I against the girl. Because when you stand up on your foot against 30 family, then gang up on you, you know. So I say, all right, I go support my cousin. When me in at the church tonight, and some African church, like, you know, the man talk African, the man don't know Jamaican, the man African. And the man say, like, then if you sow a seed. So when me look, the man say, $1,000. Me never know, say, then tell you how much they want, you know.
Oh, yeah.
1,000. No, 5 years. Pay blue, then tell them 1,000 is blue. Smell a blue, right? Yeah, the blue one. Pay that one there, pay 1,000. And me I say, John, the girl can't even afford a bus to carry the people them come here with 9. I mean, carry me use. I mean, I say disgustingly like me. I try to put her down. No, I'm not, because I supported her knowing that she had no support. But the point that I'm making is, why didn't the church support you?
Jaja.
If you will only did it, give them pay 1,000. Should they get married? The pastor should have book a bus fuel and do everything. He should have made it easier. So this is what I call a low self-esteem, my people. Stop make people use you, man.
Talking about church, may I put my cash up in the goddamn comment section if you see if nobody are giving them money. Because enough for the church and then pass for the collection plate.
1,000, my brother, 1,000.
Yo,
see what them say, him can't fly commercial. So them buy one private jet. I remember
and Creflo Dollar said he wants $65 million to buy a brand new jet. Remember him? Creflo Dollar?
Yeah, man.
College Park, Georgia.
Yeah,
College Park, Georgia. Me got him church already, you know. Me got church already, man. Because that time my wife, my wife, that the woman there, we got church, right? So we end up at God church. So we find ourselves a men's conference, College Park, Atlanta. I'm going to the man church, brother. The man church is a dome. Thousands of people all night. The man owned Crossing Road over there. So you got the junior school. Then the man also have his media. You talk about TV and radio. And him have his gym, brother, money everywhere. When they look at brother, the people just take up our money, go put a pass a foot, brother. You think that people now, man?
Sorry, you ever live in England yet?
No, never been to England.
Oh, you never been? Okay. I wonder if some people that comment ever got England. So when they are England, but some I church them, then you used to have some liquor chat, you know, some statue or something. I mean, I tell you, say, I pass one day, I look on when I sit down. Nobody can tell me, say, I know I rolling calf, you know. You see the exact description of a rolling calf? The exact same sit me I look one up on the church top. I mean, always I say, what make them a gargoyle and call them? So on statue sitting. But the way they design, me always I say, why them put them thing there on top of the church? What do you when Russia fly up involved with the Mona Lisa and the sculpture of Christ? You did hear about it?
Yes, man.
Okay.
But hold on there, hold on. Why Russia do that now? Because we not trust nobody, you know, because we don't have no friend. I don't want to
Tell
know
you
that.
why Russia do that because they want we turn against America.
All right.
Like
Because,
what man
but because my thing this, you know, logics is that the whole long they got this, that's it, that's it on Padanate. Exactly. So why now? Why now? Think we are idiot?
Divide and conquer the Berlin Convention. When World War II fight, what make you feel like fight World War II? Germany come up with the idea of thief Africa, you know.
Look
and then Germany down in Congo or some place where them know say nothing did at the time. So Germany begs and broke war. That did go on, you know.
Yo, me say, people talking about church, may I put me? See me cash up and me zeal up there so people come on, put something in it. Talking about pastor. Pastor rap from Napa Uno. Napa Uno. If we do that church, me say, we don't write out the biggest check the pastor. You think me never used to that church and see what I go on in there? Pastor rich. Me used to go to church, the pastor have 2 Harley Davidson. And the minister of the church come cut the pastor yard. You don't stay there. Pastor get everything free.
Yeah. We do because social media help a lot of people where need help, you know. For example, then, say all with the on social media, for example, and say you have the Granville Clinic. And probably them want 2 pieces of equipment. We just come together and buy. Sometimes it's good to build a spirit of, you know, like solidarity, you know, kind of get people out of the segregation, because the whole thing is to divide and conquer, you know. So see if we can bring back a togetherness. We get back to Jamaica quick and fast, you know, my brother.
Yeah.
Enough land there, Jamaica, we can feed ourselves. Remember, when me liquor, we used to drink goat milk and then sit there. And my father did have grung. The only thing we did buy salt, and we probably buy, even though you can boil it, cut not same way. But we buy flour, rice, salt, sugar. But we didn't buy nothing. Because we have goat, we have fowl, we have cow. You know, we ain't hungry.
But you know what, Sheldon?
You know what I'm saying?
May I agree with the initiative, you know. I used to do a lot on my platform, especially Facebook for Jamaica and my own, right? And me, when I can manage, me ball out to my people in the comment section. I'm going to get screwed over several times. I'm still do it on my own, in my own time. I'm not stop, because you can't stop help people. And sometimes people test your faith and make God, you know, God do something and make a mix with God. You know. But anyway, we still do good. We still do good. But you see, you know, we help. I look on it. Can we help a lot, you know? A long time out here. I believe for people over here, so if we take $100 send go Jamaica, go help at a clinic. Mr. Tough said I forgot prison force. I swear to God. I swear to God. Now what Parliament did that? Yeah. People make help a lot, you know. I want to look. May I say, hold on there. All we help. You think I look help them get a Jamaica? I think I look at medical equipment and get. Some of them they take and go put in a private hospital. What if we go in a private thing, what if we get to the people them. So how we gonna ask these people to give $1 to a clinic, a health care? How much money, Mr. Famita? Over $700 billion. Eh? 700.
Supposed to mix up in a healthcare in terms of hands-on. Anything where they do to healthcare is funds where them designate towards that. I'm not supposed to mix up in a police business and they cut ribbon and all of that. I'm not supposed to do all of that.
Honestly, I'm tired of it come up to the people. I think I know me, I ask the people myself from who they have from Facebook. You think I look at tablet and laptop, I buy on a big C. Who don't know that already? I'm going to burn them and get me telling them. But to see them boy, tell me now, look on this. Now, a third of the GDP are we overseas. Anywhere Jamaican, they overseas. Anywhere where they overseas. Any country where they. A third of the GDP are we catch it up. Think about it, take away $33 from $100. Your money mash up, don't. Well, that 33.
One third, man.
Yes, that third are we. I send it over. And that money, them not have to pay it back. That money, we people mean more to Jamaica than tourism, than any loan them ever get, than mining.
That's why human resource is your greatest asset. Human resource. The people that you have.
Yeah, man.
Your greatest asset. Any country, the greatest asset for every country is the human resource.
Yes.
And as long as you take care of your working class, your country has to prosper.
Yeah. So when I ask you,
Corruption prosper, but everybody life better.
look. All right. Yesterday, I watched Parliament of Jamaica. You know, Miss Manuel Ellis, Auditor General, from what she has said, it seems as if we're not going to get no explanation for some of the money that is missing or unaccounted for or whatever they want to call it, because it's been so long. Somebody like what 8-10 years worth of them not give no documents. You think and hold on there. We hear cases where rat bite up documents in a parliament yesterday. Rat people, rat bite up receipts, rats. Them cannot present, they cannot balance the book because them claims a rat bite up. Would you believe that? Some of them hurricane blow off the roof and wake them up. You can imagine how them people pray for a fire to burn up the municipal building for hiding corruption. Think about bro, rats.
No, they burn down some place. They burn down some place. They have some documents on that time.
No, listen.
Sure, set fire to some building that did have documents.
When it was something. Exactly. It was something they must say about ISAT and the case surrounding Pinky's cartel or something like that. Remember that time? I remember. Something I go wrong. Yeah, something I go wrong. But look at me, brother. Them cannot balance the book. The Auditor General asked them, bring on the book up to current, right? And she even said that they want help. They want need help. So if government have to hire people to help them balance the book, people to come up.
Sorry for cutting. You know, so them tell you to fix the Zelle number, right? Debbie. So you have to fix the Zelle number.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know, Debbie. Thank you. So Debbie put the right number in there. Sorry, guys. I hope not said nothing to that. I hope not said nothing. Lord Jesus Christ. Oh.
Hey, I don't say listen to it, you know.
Of course,
we believe in you. We believe in you.
Yeah, we want the shot.
Yeah, man, we believe in you. See what I never worship of them, Paula, Andrew. We go through all their workings, you know, so we know. What do you mean? We say, we go like a Paula. We look Paula like a feature. We see that feature Paula. Guy, we have no wicked in all. We see you walk up here and they work, you know, because you're not a demon, you know. Yeah, man, we have to take back our country, people. I mean, we know that politicians has always been corrupt, but Andrew Holness move more like a mafia than anything else. This guy is very dangerous. This guy should be stopped at all costs because he may take us somewhere. You have a thing named the point of no return. It is real. May I tell you, it is real. We can't allow Andrew Holness to carry to the point of no return. Because we are going to feel it. Remember, them have money can run away, call us. Them have friend can set them up in Switzerland and Norway and Denmark. And, you know what I mean? I say, all South America, them can run away, them rich. And we go face the penalty, you know. And we have to go pay about the money, you know. So we have to get up and stand up, man. You know what I say?
Hey,
stop
of course.
being afraid and stop taking money for bribe, man. Stand up
and Tell them again. Stop take $5,000 in a box lunch. Man, I come disgracing about that to not take. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. When you don't take the $5,000, you probably end up get a job when the thing are run the right way. Because you go have community things where you go. Remember, say that's the first time you're learning. You have community center and you have somebody who run a community center and then direct funding. So there would be jobs. You know what I mean? I say you have the train a little football team, you have a man in a coach. You know what I mean? I say so when we get rid of corruption and we do the thing the right way, trust me, man, the money better for the whole away, man. You remember first time Carlos before when name what a white man name Sandals brother. Cause I me not like him, I remember him name Butch Stewart.
Yeah.
You remember before Butch Stewart come in with no tip, before Butch Stewart come in with all inclusive Carlos. Then years there, when you there call Wyndham Rosal. And you will call Wyndham Fial say 3, 4, 5 year Carlos. May I tell you say the amount of tip where you make, brother. Within 3 years you build 1 2-bedroom with veranda, kitchen and everything, my brother. A thing what the whole of we used to do. The same white man come in with the all inclusive and box out food out of we mouth. So we know what IMF telling us to do. Nothing for school, nothing for healthcare, nothing for social, and then they go make it favorable for foreign investors so them can come buy up land and take over the place, and the whole of we go work for them and then give a nickel and dime.
Well,
Or you go tell one tourist said, don't tip me. The tourists want to tip me.
Yeah.
I provided excellent service, and you tell the tourist say it's illegal to tip me. And if me take the tip, they fire me. Huh?
Yes.
How comes?
Guys, me change the number. So me put it on the screen there, guys. Sorry. You understand me? Me Zelda on the screen. I'm gonna fix it too because you know. Me a reason I know sometimes you have a reason in a deep thought, people. And that's so you go, you know. So you go, man. Continue, my brother.
Nobody try to say. But I say, go, man, I remember these things, and that is why I'm so hated, you know. Hey, people hate me till me don't have shame again. Because you see, for America, my mother, the first person hate me. He say, you're in fan, you chat too much. So when she tell lie, remember the lie, but me the think a true. So true, me think a true, me repeat the lie in front of the person when tell the lie, bang. So I come in and me like, bang, yeah, but man. From a liquor. So yes, it's true, me did do right. I was hated for doing right. Me did just get used to it because me can't do wrong. If me ever tell the truth, they say me a madman. Because I not chat certain things, you know.
Yeah.
All type of bird, mouse, donkey, dog, bullfrog. Brother, me see donkey dance already. Me sit down to me. He come like him and try to test me if he say, let me see if he go think he mad. I tell him, oh, me know say me not mad, Carlos. I'll give you a perfect example. See? That I'm smart enough to know say if you did mad, your brain sophisticated enough to make you think you're not mad.
Yeah.
So me go need one outside proof to prove to myself so I'm not insane. Anyway, when I want sit down and see my gun in my hand. They burn a spliff. Because no boy can't attack my friend. I love name cane and smoke weed. So I plant the cane them across the road. Go over there and sit down and near me. I saw a little brown dog that come from down in the bush. Because I want cemetery down a book. Because book got the cemetery. Down where the scheme they want cemetery style. So you have a shortcut come straight up. One little brown mongrel dog. He might come up through the shortcut. Me sit down in a one next pass. So me and him eyesight go meet on a 45-degree angle. Because him go straight, me to the side. So you see when him catch directly on the 45 way, if him turn to me and him on the 180 now, when him catch right at the 45, him turn towards me. So him a look on me, they look on him. And when me looking at the dog, yeah, me I say, no sir, this is not no dog. In a eye, he look like I want somebody. So through me a madman now, I'm not afraid for mad. I turn to him, so I say, what the warrior cloth you want? Bad word, me tell him. I say, what you want? In my mind, it's like in my head, he said to me, say, oh, you know, say I'm not mad, you're mad. So I say, I go show you, say I'm not mad, me mad. Because I have a whole heap of sense, you know. Type of pit bull. Because through me did have my money, them also, I have to have murderer dog, you know, killer. So I go say, boom, I'm walk over me and I'm up in the gate. Let out the killer them. I'm a hold on for the mad one because I have one name Razor. So I'm hold on for Razor. But then dog get strong enough, so you have to hold them good. So when the next 3 dog them run gone over there, me not see you know, because we this one are big. And we pull it on the ground, you know, so I hold on for them and I go back over there. You see when me go back over there, Carlos, I the little mongrel alone, me see. You see the next 3 people, I me just like, me not see where them turn at all, you know. Me not see them, you know. Me not know where they gone. So me let go the killer now. Me let go Razor. Everybody in Granville know Razor. Free that. You see when Razor gets about 10 feet to the dog, Razor start to try to tap. But you ain't too big, he can't tap. So he must skate to go straight down in the dog. Then he make one jump up in the sky. He jump about 6 feet, because Pitbull, then can jump high. The dog jump about 6 feet up in the air, drop a ground on him back, big mongrel, get up and run down. What's it? Place for the people, you know, steer down the place and gone. In my mind, the dog said to me, say, like him a laugh and I say, your dog, them not bad. And then me said that wasn't the question. The question was, how you know say you're not mad, you're mad. You follow me, Carlos?
Yes, man, yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man.
If me did them mad, if I was insane, that dog would be dead. You understand? So the fact that they run gone, that means they are not mad, but they're mad because it is impossible for a mongrel to make 4 people run without even opening his mouth.
Yo, so hold on. Me not cut you, but me I look on my virgin D. Anthony page. He's a credible brother. He always put stuff out upon his page. You see, my say the JLP sent a talking point to its bloggers and members to counter Bolt's interview. The point was to say he didn't do business with the government and the government is not responsible for his loss. I look for them today, that at the talking point, it's alleged that the Labour Right Party sent to the blogger them, you know. They said Bolt never do business with them, so it leak out. So me I tell you, expect it when they come out there. And it's brother, the brother page is credible. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I say all I want myself to say this. Remember, say if me tell a lie like that, more than more if look like either than anything else. Talk it out.
Yeah.
Me come here and tell the lie when me just tell about the dog if it is a lie. More for me more like either than anything else, no?
Not true. True.
Okay. But you know why me tell you? Because I'm a lie. So you see, if God not in your life, you they do something wrong. God me not feel say God so bad mind if he do so much for me, and he not do nothing for you. However, if you not do nothing for God, he not do nothing for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have to go to church. Some man believes if you get up and go to church every day, I eat that and you walk that with God, you know. Give you your checkbook and all them things there, and you walk with God. But let me tell you something. I have some testimony when we share with my people and my platform that me know say God is real. Because I don't know some people relationship with for them God, but I know my relationship with my God. Now, let me give you a quick story. I'm going to try to run it real quick. So one night, I run Uber many years ago, right? About maybe 10 years ago. I run Uber, right? California, Emeryville, right? Come cross on rail track. So I get a passenger, I got Berkeley, go pick them up. So I have to go across about 6 or 7 rail track because there's a rail station right there. It was raining. And all of a sudden the bell, you know, you go across rail track and the arm go down on the bell. Bing, 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 me stop. If you make a right turn, everything come on, every light, trainer come. My brother, remember the passenger I go for, I have to go across the track for go to Berkeley. And there's no way to go to Berkeley, you have to go across them tracks, even if you drive somewhere else. So, me wait, brother, in the rain. I wait a long time, you know. No train no coming up. No train no coming up, brother. The arm lift up back. Everything stop. Like train, no train no come, brother. So when we go pick up the man tell me say just got robbed. Sheldon, the man said just got robbed. 2 guys just turn around the car. No. I don't know what happened if I put up on the seat at that time and 2 men rob him. I don't know. But as long as right there, somebody said God take me out of that. The man tell me say just got robbed. I'm came got Oakland Airport. Just got robbed. Just got robbed. So God take me out from that. Train no come. No train no come. How?
If me tell you another thing, all right, I'm going to say it because whatever, you see the truth is like mathematics. When a person tell you the truth, even if him come tell you something else 20 years from now, it probably match something when they tell you today. Because the truth is like maths. Always add up.
Yes.
Always. Me there watch a little thing where you have some people who study reincarnation. And there's a theory that if you die a violent death, it gives you a kind of post-traumatic stress disorder where you're born with nightmares. And my brother, me born with nightmare. Me used to have one nightmare when me about 3-year-old. Me everything me didn't know, so my mother did tell me, say, Dopey did it for me, and then it carry me go on over man, Dr. Robotham. That's why you don't feel nothing to fit me, get me, and then chat. And I don't care. I don't do anything to children that when they grow up, they can say, you know, so Sheldon did have sex with me when me I did 5. I don't do those things. So, me no business with nobody who do nothing to keep me when people get big on a shame. I don't care. Me I share. Me used to have nightmare when me Lily. Me don't know what it was. Then teach me say, Satan upon me, Dopey they write me, that's why I'm a piss bed. My mother teach me that. So, as a little child, you kind of believe in your head. Because when me turn big man, me there in England, I don't know what happened to me the day. Me never did sleep. Me never sleep. Me sit down in the house and I don't know what happened, brother. You know, it's the same dream me used to, the same thing where used to happen to me when me a baby, when me about 3, 4, 5 year old. The same thing happened to me again, my brother. You know what used to happen to me? Me in a war, Vietnam, a war, me in a war, one helicopter come round like we did down in one place where water there. We are no soldier. A farm with a farm like the plant rice. And we down in the place, me I did pitney. And me have one hot pan made, one long one straw hat when black the sun. Me never black, my hand it look more like Vietnamese and so. And the people them down in the water down on the bottom, they plant the grass. Me did have one sitting around my neck. Where whole heap of the grass sucker them the pan me they carry good on the figure give them. Why helicopter, the Apache helicopter, the American Apache helicopter, the rice did plant down in the valley where the water, the sniper water they down there. The helicopter fly come around the mountain, down in the lower part where the water there, so me couldn't hear it when it they come. And when it grow in the corner, I see sitting shine and me look. When me look, then fire so sitting come like a smoke. So I'm sitting there, pum 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 pum. And then smoke come out there, but you see the smoke, the people them skin drop off like then skin and then clothes bone off of them and me dash where they sitting and me start run. And me drop, me run go up on one tree and me drop. And when me drop this the helicopter come over my head. And it have two sound. That's why I made the things there. When me look at them used to say, devil they ride me. Two sound they make. You have one sound where sound like a gunshot, they go boop, 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 boop. And then you have a next sound, they go something like that. So you see, even when I wake up, because my father was a nice man, even when I wake up and I awake and I cry, the sound was still in my head.
So you say,
and after I got in,
so you had incarnation.
when me awake, you know, the child is awake, you know, I am awake. I'm conscious. My father then tap my back and I say, hush, hush. So me awake. But the sound still in my head and me just a bang. And then carry me go up at Dr. Robertam. Then beat up sitting, me don't know what, but the sitting look white. You know, white like milk. You'd have more white. If you beat up plants with stain in it, like, you look more like that. But it bad, I'm not drinking. So then take one white funnel, like where you use the goat medicine, where you get goat kid medicine, and sit there, push down in their mouth, then push down that in my mouth and throw it down in there. From that, I not have the nightmare, but I never remember. And when I turn big man, I remember. I remember saying, I carry me over, man, I remember nothing at all. And when I turn big man, it happened to me, but I never sleep. I sleep. It happened to me while I was awake. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And when me study reincarnation, that is exactly how it is described. Whenever you have you know, some people claustrophobic, right? Like some people afraid to lock up in a small space. Sometimes those people died in confinement. Probably an earthquake, probably a bomb, and building dropped down upon them, and then probably in the 3, 4, 5 days before they died. So them people, they come back with claustrophobia. Some people afraid of water because they be drowned. And these things are real, and it don't make sense. I pretend saying are real. I'm not forcing anyone to believe, because when God shows you something, it is for you, not for them. So it's almost impossible to convince someone who is not spiritual of spirituality. But it is real, and me know said the devil real, and Mr. say Andrew wellness them serve the devil, and we have to stand against them. This now have nothing to do with PNP and Labour, right? This have to do with good and evil. And that is why I am not afraid to speak my mind, and I don't care what people think, because I know that I am right. Imagine if God sit on the floor, Sheldon, everything, and because of shame and pride, Sheldon does nothing that God tell him to do. When me reach back a God place, what you think him a go do? Him a go run me out, and who go put me up? Who know? No, sir. Me will take my chance with God.
Yeah, my brother. So, hey, give me a final thought, Sheldon. And alive. Blessed, my brother.
Following us. So even when me talk, me have to listen to because it's not my words. It's like an antenna. We function on frequency. You know, like you drive a truck, you have a CB radio.
Yes.
And you tune into whatever channel, and you have say probably one 6-mile radius. So you have one 12-mile diameter where you communicate. And the same thing with a human being. As long as you tune in on the right frequency, God speak through you. Like when do with Marcus Garvey, like when do with Paul Boger, and like when do with every human being who risk them life for the betterment of him country and him people. Marcus Garvey did rich. He did have one sitting in Black Star Line, 3 ship he did have in a fleet. Up till today, I don't see no business owner their own ship. That man had money. And he risk in life, then charge him for mail fraud, which is a big dirty fraud. Because if you're thief, make sure them are going to tell us you're a thief. So them just invent one word for sending a jail. Mail fraud. What is mail fraud? You understand? So the man risks everything for us. Why? Because God told him to do it. So Marcus Garvey can't go make no choice where we would have make, because him knows that money and vanity is vain. And it is just an illusion to force you. Look on racism. Look on the amount of things that happen to black people in America with racism, how them systematically wall we down. However, the same thing that they did to us back then, them are doing to the white people them now.
Yeah.
So hate is hate. And people will find words and phrases to describe their hate that gives it justification. So when a man hate, go through your black and say hate because you're black, so the justification is racism. A man hate you through you're poor, the justification is classism. A man hate you through him incompetent and you competent. You call it incompetence, don't like competence. It is hate. What all of them have in common? Hate. The racist hate. The sexist hate. The predator hate. That is our problem. So what is the solution? I must love, man. I want to expect.
Conquer hate, my brother. Yeah. So, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Respect every time,
Blessings, man.
Yeah,
man.
Every time.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Blessings every time, brother. It's always good to hear in conscious voice from the platform. I always welcome everybody with that. Because I said, I tell you,
tell me if you do, man. Anything I tell me for me do it, man. Anything you tell me if you do, me do. So even if me go end up dead, they send me, yes, man.
Yeah. Hey, that's life is said. Bless yourself and your family, you know. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bless you. Respect. Yeah, man. A lot logics, people, shelter and otherwise. Yeah, and I'm burning fire. You know, say, a man burning fire. And yeah, you can't deny the fire. But like to hear when people come on the platform and speak their mind, you know, even though the views that might be expressed by anyone, not necessarily be my view on this platform, but you know, you make a man express themselves. You see what I say? And this platform allow people to express themselves. So as some see people. So back to the argument, I iron it out before me leave to make you know that do not follow the shiny object when I try to sell about this Portmore. When I buy Portmore, the people I'm already a ball. I believe that such man knows that him and Mark Gold never tie up in a court with it. So he must try Portmore because they want to get up the land off of them back. The land thing, people, I want big deal. This right so is big deal. When you find out say such man him a walk on with ribbon and I cut with scissors, we cut ribbon and want big scissors him have, you know. Me say man, the man have to make when the man come out come cut ribbon, the people want big old. He make it look glim and glam. The only thing left happen when him come give me one key of fireworks. The big old balloon, the habaloo, the ribbon and the scissors big. And I believe all that was to hide what was happening at the indigent housing. Because even me, I did not know. And I really don't believe the PNP know what was happening. I really don't know. So I start really thought I call up Miss Garvey. The message start come out, and she do her thing. I did call her up. So I see all this brother named Desmond McKenzie in a parliament this morning. The loudest man, I mean the most nice. Look at me over here, different direction. We're gonna change direction. Follow me. Portmore guys. No, not housing. No, me no want. No, we're gonna change direction. We're gonna change the narrative. We're gonna change. Look how bloggers are gonna find me now. Everybody gonna talk about Portmore. Look how me gonna do in a parliament tomorrow. Come look at me put on my best suit. Like when you think we are idiot. No, man, come back here. We are holding the back, putting the feet to the fire.
And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable.
The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone who is in need. I see them put out that thing about me, about The Indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something go wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we are going to take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died and the poor relief department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
People, me said, don't make this distraction get to Uno. When we wake up this morning, I see what I go on at Parliament. And when I see who I make up the most nice at Parliament, I say, Kuya again, with the balloon and the scissors and the ribbon there.
So, Mr. Speaker, all I want to say in closing this debate, because the argument done. Mr. Speaker, the administration of Dr. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is implementing its commitment to build Jamaica, build communities. Today, we are building up Portmore, the largest community in the Caribbean, into a parish. In doing so, we are giving the people of Portmore the respect that is due to them. We're giving them economic opportunities. We're providing that hope that was promised to them in 2020. The prosperity is now beginning to happen. We should not allow those who have destroyed the foundation of this country to derail Portmore in becoming the 15th parish of Jamaica.
General people, when you all at the nice day, pay nice man making up. And now come tell me what I'm going with the Indigent program where my Andrew run up and down and I touch up people.
New social housing program, giving hope to the poor, transforming lives, transforming houses. From this to this, building a better Jamaica. To give back in a different form this time, a social house under the Indigent Housing Program in the Ministry of Local Government. There are two programs that are structured to provide housing for persons who are assessed as being poor and in need of housing support. Under the Indigent Housing Program, the local government ministry has a mandate to deal with persons who are certified as being poor. They are described as indigent, and there is a budget provided for that. And under that budget, there is a special program for indigent. That program deals with families who would have lost their homes, as in the case of these families here, Marsha Davis being the beneficiary today. I recall distinctly that when we came to the parish to open the new fire station that this administration built as a part of our commitment to the parish to improve the amenities that you have, the families were all gathered there, very distressed and asking for assistance. And I committed the Minister of Local Government to ensure that the houses were built. And I'm happy today to be here to see the fulfillment with Minister Desmond McKenzie of that commitment. We're very, very happy to be here today. The new social housing program has a slightly different mandate, do similar things. We do focus on households that are poor, that have no income, but we focus more on the housing condition that exists.
I would like to thank Prime Minister for this wonderful start. And continue to do the great that you're doing. I'm so very blessed to be here standing in front of you today. Distinguished person for me to thank you.
No, people, you see them, the brother, yeah? You can't take him simply, you know. Man, deceptive. So, I want to hear from Fitz Jackson more about what's going on over there in Portmore. When you hear me, I say, some chickini business look like it are going. Mackenzie come out this morning, loud. Listen what I go on, people. Hear this.
In this bill lies a slew of deception. A slew of deceptions.
When I hear, guys, when I hear.
If you look at clause, this is a bill with 9 clauses. If you look at clause, simple one sentence. Section 8. The Charter of the Municipality of Portmore, 2015, is repealed. One sentence. Repeal the charter. You know what else is in this charter that they're repealing, Mr. Speaker? You know what they are ripping apart from the people of Portmore, Mr. Speaker? They are ripping away from Portmore their right to elect their own mayors. That is what is provided for in the charter. That's not my opinion.
Shame.
Chicken read it. This is what is in the charter. Mr. Speaker, one of the reasons why I feel very strongly about this matter, the people of Portmore between 1994, 1995, through to 2002, 2003, they had extensive consultations right across the municipality for over 8 years. This was not a construct of the PNP government in 2003. This represents what the people of Portmore demanded. Yeah. What the PNP merely did was one, listen to the people and facilitated what they aspired to achieve. That's what brings this about. We on this side take no ownership of it. It belongs to the people of Portmore. We never gloat about we give Portmore a municipality. We didn't. Government that give the people of Portmore a municipality. The people of Portmore fought for it and they got it.
Yeah, wow.
One of the reasons why I feel very strongly about this matter, the people of Portmore between 1994, 1995, through to 2002, 2003, they had extensive consultations right across the municipality for over 8 years. This was not a construct of the PNP government in 2003. This represents what the people of Portmore demanded. What the PNP merely did was one, listen to the people and facilitated what they aspired to achieve. That's what brings this about. We on this side take no ownership of it. It belongs to the people of Portmore.
You know, the Labour stay, them own everything in our people. Shading is a Guan people. Jamaica people want to know. But pay attention on the land. Them do what me say on the better. We look on we have to be octopus them days because them slippery people.
And that is exactly what is happening here. The principle
principal objective of this legislation is to recast existing constituency boundaries of 2 seats to provide a political advantage to the Jamaica Labour Party. That member
rise on a point of order, Mr. Speaker.
How would that?
The bill that was tabled, and I opened the debate, and we are debating. In that bill includes no provisions about removal of political boundaries. Mr. Speaker, the member is misleading the House. This Parliament, Mr. Speaker, cannot
Loudmouth
alter or create political boundaries. We are creating a
Desmond, we want to hear about the land, bro. We want to hear about the indigent land. In a parliament, I make up nice and all for fat. We want to hear about the indigent land, bro. You swing from things to things like you think. You just have flip a switch. Or forget about poor people, indigent land, where you tell we already say, we don't take away people land, we're dead already. Give back the land and come tell me what are the plan to do moving forward?
boundary, Mr. Speaker. We're creating a parish. And they must stop, Mr. Speaker.
What a child. Yeah.
Mr. Speaker.
Be nice in the people. Watch your nice there. Be nice, man, make people watch the goddamn nice.
Made that point repeatedly, and it is disingenuous. Under our constitution, constituencies cannot straddle parish boundaries. And when you configure parish boundaries as this bill does, running through the middle of existing constituencies, you are ipso facto reconfiguring the constituency boundaries. Stop defeating the people. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, the principal objective of this legislation is to recast the existing constituency boundaries of 2 seats to provide a political advantage to the JLP.
You are going, people? It seems as if they want TV election. Yes. I mean, I say the people in Portmore, I say them buy them house in Portmore, they never buy them house in a Spanish town. So what them about feeling a shoe boat, somebody owes them over Portmore, when them change the boundaries, your house no longer in a Portmore anymore, people. It over Spanish town. When if you understand me, I say. You see me? So the people in my bar now want to say, boy, them have to go protest because them dare no way them are change them title. And from what I'm hearing, it seems as if the residents of Portmore have to go pay for title change. Remember, you know? Your title, address, very important, you know. Your mailbox, very important. So even though your house is in the same spot, all of a sudden, you live a Spanish town. So like me say, back in the days, so me know people that got Portmore used to be the highty-tighty place where everybody want to go and live, gentle people, right? So now all of a sudden, with what such man do, him no business, you know. Remember, him and born and grow in Jamaica, you know, Portmore not do him nothing, you know. But he want change Portmore. Did they hear me talk about Negril, you know? Say want turn Negril into this and Negril into that. So hold on there. This Negril stuff, people, want turn Negril into this and that. So watch him and Negril to let me hear somebody say, hold on, you're going to change Mobile too in that own parish. Where you going to turn Negril in now? People have watched them and a shady and be a face. Rat, a man rat bars him have, man. Them man are bars long like a man rat people. They're not afraid to look in their face and go in their pocket, in their breast pocket, me I talk about. In their breast pocket. Be a face, man, them a man, yo, people. I love on you know. A peel and take, yo, don't make them make Portland more overshadow Wagwan because I know the PNP are going to have them in a court tie up. Make we pay attention to poor people land where Mackenzie tell us them already thief, right? Pretty much because them say them not doing it. So if they say they're not doing it and it's a lie, that means that anybody who is doing that, they are stealing land. That's how I believe, right? If Mackenzie said they are not taking away land, and when they say no go so, but you know when you hear them together, them singing a lovely harmony with the same voice, and when we show you in a writing, it's there. You cannot hide what is in writing, bro. Let me show you what is in writing. It go along with what Mr. Mackenzie said. Let me show you again before me exit this place, because I'm so willing to show you guys what's up. See there? Land ownership is a serious thing, people. Yeah. Look at it. Yes, land is a core requirement for receiving a social house in Jamaica's indigent housing program. So don't listen to what me here Cliff I say over there. Him not giving you the right information, because I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He never do a little quick study and research. Even go up on Google, you can find it real quick, and you can see it right there. So, right, you generally cannot qualify for a social indigent housing in Jamaica without owning land. People about 10 times me give a less here, you know, but me give it a million times if me have to. Most programs require beneficiaries to provide the land on which the house will be built, meaning you need to have land ownership or legal lease to be eligible. See there, you generally cannot qualify. So if you really need help, I don't think this shouldn't be like this. There are a lot of people who need help. People live on the chicken box. Some people live in a plywood. Some people use pallet make house. Some people use plastic. None of these people can be qualified because they don't own land. So I mean, keep asking, how do you write indigent and land ownership in the same sentence? And how do you find such people? An indigent person, a pauper with land. So it tells me so now binocular, microscope, flashlight, and helicopter, searching for people like them then, right? And then, you know, you get them, and then them lose them property. See it? Says, look right there. You generally cannot qualify. So it is mandatory that you have land. My people don't listen to what they are saying. That's why we are here, people, to tell you the truth. They can't take it. They can't take the truth to have burned them like fire. See, it is mandatory. You generally cannot qualify for social housing. And when we look another way, see there, most social housing programs in Jamaica, including indigent housing program, pauper housing program, mandate that applicants must have land ownership or legal tenure to be considered for a housing unit. See it? Mandate. It's mandatory. I'm going to show you over and over. So it's mandatory that you have land. So when you have a land now, you'll get your house bill. Now, when I die, after receiving a Jamaica indigent social house, the land typically reverts back to the government or relevant municipal corporation, as these houses are considered to be owned by the government and not the individual recipient under the indigent housing program. The house was owned by the what? Government, and what? Not the individual recipient under the indigent housing program. Now, meaning, what that mean? Your land that you have to, it's mandatory that you get a land. See there, you cannot qualify without your land. See there? Now, when you get a land and qualify, now your land would not pass on to your heirs upon your death. So I hope me explain it to you guys, and don't listen to fool out there. Don't listen to lies. So this is the indigent social housing. No, the one where Andrew owners are run out time office. Look at this. The difference is, look, according to recent information, if you die after receiving a house through Jamaica's new social housing program, NSHP, the land and house would legally pass on to your designated heirs, as you would fully own the property, meaning your family would inherit it as per your will or the Jamaican inheritance laws if you don't have one. The government does not retain ownership rights in such cases. So the program and owners around time office is different from the indigent social housing. The one and owners around time office, you get to keep your land. Them not take with that one day. That are the one with the balloon and the ribbon and the big old scissors and the habaloo. But I believe all of that is to overshadow this. That's why we don't know about this when they take the people land. Because this one over here, so the balloon and everything, overshadow poor people. Not even I didn't know until Mackenzie come tell me. So you see the program, you see the differences. Yeah? Want to go on fire? You want to go live? Hello? All right. Yes, that's what I say. You have to learn for ride and chew bubble gum. You have to be an octopus. All right, hold on, brother. Go on, brother. Go on fire there. You're live.
Yeah, man, blessing.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Carlos, when you say, distraction, what really at me, distraction for true, but we have to try look at everything one time because anything will slip. Me always say, if you're being distracted by one thing, you see the thing where you make slip and slide, it'll come back around and kill you.
Yeah. That's what I say. That's what I say. You have to be an octopus. You have to be an octopus in the time. Yeah. You have to know if you ride and chew bubble gum.
Yeah, because watch, this land thing where a lot of you see PNP, most of PNP people the mascala. Or some people were brilliant. Yeah, we went to school. Most PNP people, if you try to hold proper argument with them, you talk the material one. But I talk about the youth them way. They know what Michael Manley did set up and how most of the institution them starting at the country and them things. So I say, when you really look at Fitz Jackson, Matley, Garvey, Wolipa, Damien, you have some Wolipa scholar where they in the thing. You understand? And we are saying, when you look at what Fitz Jackson said, him explain it. Him said, Warmington did done say these things before. Say, if, like you're taking apart the St. Catherine, it's a balance them look with me, Yeah, because it caused a problem in the last election. And the trick is, if you have the JLP mayor, then the money we spend are weird because we find that in Jamaica, land and money becomes endangered species. You understand? So if you find yourself with land, you have to go down to a tax office, maybe a land title place every week and go check on the thing. We have your title and one day when you go down there, you find, say, even a year ago, you don't even own the land there again. The land they sell all 2 times already. Money same way, you have your account and people when they're ready, the money in them account. So, land and money becomes endangered species right now. So, but me I say, this thing with Portmore, it's critical. You understand? Because if me did in one situation like certain people, where it look like me I go to prison, I can't sleep at night, first thing, and my brain I go do what if I want thing, cause this man I forget was somewhere, and in life depend on it.
Oh yeah.
You understand? Him have to do what him have to do.
Yeah.
Him have to do what him have to do. Jamaica we did just have oil, we're in a problem, much less having oil in that geopolitical position, yeah, with America and China. Yeah, because, say America, say Jamaica, the right time doorstep, couple miles from Florida. You understand? And if Chinese or the Russian, them for really occupy Yasa or use us as a military base, then them in a trouble because when the Chinese them control the world, listen, the Chinese are strategic people, the Chinese them always study, over the years, if you watch karate movie, you always find say the Tai dynasty run this, so after a while, some people in the Ming dynasty learn to style and them take over. So the Ming start run now. And at that. So over the years, centuries, China history only have to do with war. Somebody run it now, make a mistake, next somebody take over. So that now, in a military now, Chinese becomes with a strategist. You understand? So them know how to move around and deal with things. You understand? And China, what them do, remember saying that them own the wharf. They make sure them own the wharf so that we bring in what them have to bring in. Them say, them interested, them we deal with the sugar. Government say, my diversity sugar, them say, yeah man, we buy it. How much you call land? And them try to negotiate for say as much land as them could get. When them get the land, what them do?
Them just cut down the whole of the sugar iron, them, the factory them or something, and just send it down scrap iron and send it gone back to China. Yeah, and them sit down on the land. The whole of Clarendon and part of St. Catherine, part of St. Them have the whole of the land there. Chinese own the land no make again, you know. Land tap make long time. You understand? Yeah, so Chinese half a land. You see the land in a sentence now. When the Chinese them own this, you know, if them even for stockpile certain military ammunition, you know, the Jamaican police cannot go over there go dig up this or search no, not this or search nobody over this, you know. First thing China what them do, anytime them have any interest in any country, them don't use security guard. Them send some members of them army to protect them interests. So you soon see part of Chinese army come here. China is
Hold
Chinese.
on there before you go further. Them army they there already, man. What you think them man we see say Mr. Chindong at supermarket there. How you think them? A military, all of them people are military people. All of them people and spies and all type of stuff.
The trick is you cannot frighten the people them. So the Chinese now go load up them real intention, because if the army if come and dress in an army clothes or whatsoever, then you go frighten the people them, and the people them all get upset. Them go, you understand, them go rise, you understand, and them all start make be nice and one bag of thing.
Yeah.
So them have to just calm down and fit in what them have fit in. Set in proper foundation. And then them can show them real color. Remember, you know, Chinese, them, you see the racism thing them what they do in Africa, that's them have to send them back, you know. When they went to China, you know, but listen me, Granny said you have to take time and take your hand out a lion. You feel say them are going to show you no racism now? Not yet. And no time yet. You're wait. Remember saying a Chinese now go look up to Jamaica no time, you know. Because Jamaica no own nothing. But them are going to be with boss, and we are going to look up to them, and then we are going to be at them mercy. You understand? So when me I say, you see this Portmore thing, cannot make it slide. You understand? It's all about power, hungry. You understand? And power.
But hold on there.
Yeah,
Hold on there,
people
brother.
seize
Hold
power,
on there.
and them,
You're up on the ground, you don't see nobody out there. You know, you're nothing.
no, cause really, you know, I want to tell you from there, so I may do some liquor work for a morning. I'm not really left my house.
Hold on there. Anybody in the comment section get come there, so I may not really go on the net. Anybody get any picture come out of Jamaica with no protest or anything? Anybody in the comment section? Continue, my brother. Now tell me if you don't see no protest, any picture
me personally
and video.
shouldn't be out there, you know, because protests have a plan, you know. But have a plan, when we shouldn't out there, buy all 3 cases of water, give the people them, buy even some bag of banana chips, said we give them for snack pan. So protest have a plan. If Jamaica, I say a thing pan a motor pan a school, say if you fail to plan, then plan to fail. We can't just get up and jump up and do things, so when you reach here, I say, but my thirsty, my this, my that time, I never did carry this, and my shoes are burning me, what you have to plan out your thing. Yeah, and that with Jamaican, the people them, as them say, you know, whosoever do them thing in a government, you know, them are putting them plan, them sit down, on them drawing board and them design where them are going to say, if we take in this support more, then we'd have more mayor. You understand? So, and then them 3 stronghold there. PNP can never win Portmore or St. Catherine again. That is the plan. But here I've heard it before. You understand? And that come in place now.
Yep.
So when Desmond Mackenzie I say we have look for the thing they are Portmore, you know, look for no interest, them look for them interest. Yeah, them are concrete, them foot pan the ground in a power. You cannot dig them out.
Look here.
Wait, cause them is not a hospital, them bring come there.
Look, let me show you something. Them see the writing on the wall. I show up everything on the wall to see whatever stick. Them a pull out all the stuff because them want to win by any means necessary. Expect other type of people. This is not the only stunt, you know. Jamaican people. This is not the only stunt, you know. Remember, hold on, let me make one more point, my brother. Let me make one more point there. People, you know, something I say long time from my Facebook page, long time. This brother, we try to win by any means necessary, even violence. Even violence. Continue, my brother.
Yeah, because you see, listen me. I don't know Desmond as no liar, you know. I remember said Desmond say a 63 shelter we have. When other people say this and that, them can't go and talk. I know a big country, you know, when I have them they have 500 shelter, you know. So, you understand?
Yeah.
So when Desmond talked the first time, I believe I hear him at Desmond the first time. It's not even first time now. The first and second time Desmond spoke. He spoke eloquently and clearly. You don't have no problem to understand when he say, and he even elaborate. He went in depth to what he was saying and explain what the situation is, how the thing work and all of that. So when anybody want to come say anything after and thing, blogger only run with what this man saying. Remember say, I know blogger big up nothing, you know.
We never know. We never know.
Never go investigate no housing or nothing, you know.
No.
This man come up with the interview them and in speech, you understand? And the man, they must say, what? What? What did he say? What did I hear him say? And they must say, wait, and then go around next place and repeat the next thing.
Yes.
You understand? So when Desmond go and wake up one next morning and a man might have said, Desmond, oh, you forgot say that and we and Desmond I said, boy, but me name said that. And I like first time when man did used to walk around and man used to have big tape when walk with and them something there. People from people think the people record everything. If you want to take down 10 website, it already the website where them did I use and I educate the people them from where they. So the same way another website them put live here show the people.
So me if you understand,
I record a screenshot them already record.
Me I try
being copied.
Hold on there. Me I try to go up on the website and me other people try to go up on the website and they can't. Guys, can you go on the website?
No, but we ain't copied that long time.
But it there a long time. Guys, look up on the website.
Long time.
But whatever, but the information is still online, you know. You can go online for the information. When you go up online and scrub the information, it don't work like that. Yes, sir. So all this information I have some me copy them and I have them in my main library. Me save them and I send them to several vloggers. Same way. So the information still stands. And his voice, whatever I say, go along with what me are showing up on the screen. You see me I say?
Yeah, so if you hear where your virgin said earlier, when name did I speak earlier?
Oh.
The virgin where did I call in and talk?
Oh, yeah.
Him say, if him have a woman and him suspects or something wrong, and she tell him the truth, say, boy, you know, like, Carly said she go take 10 man today. Him a go say, boy, they already that man, maybe she go explain it as a one piece I eat it, come on, panara, whatsoever. Him a say, boy, if him can manage it, maybe we will live with it then. But when you tell him liar, him not can understand what you really are saying and him doubt, he have to go run. So what I'm saying is, when PM and Desmond and thing, what them do, them make things worse, you know, cause you come back and you say different thing and you say like you want to say you never did say so. Or you say a PNP them say so or whatsoever. No, you tell me say you make me afraid, you make me tremble, you understand? You make me nervous.
Then the guy in the parliament guy nice. It's a lot nice of me man making a parliament.
You
guys,
understand?
from the day me I show to say, don't listen to the loud nice. It's smoke. And nice, man, make no listen to the nice. We ask them. We still ask them, you know. Come tell me about the indigent housing. Can they not tell me about it yet?
Hey, Jamaican people don't speak through and fool and illiterate, you know, but guess what? I'm more for some people when I have nothing to do with the internet, with the misspelling and the bad grammar. And most of them people they are see. The next set of people again, you have some people where unoccupied, them not have nothing to do. Careless and disengage and things. So when they come in a community and you hear say, Marky come today or Andrew come today, those are the people where you see around come. You have some people where they in the bank, them brother in the office, them brother when you hear a man tell you say, boy, he have to just secure for your bank teller job, but he have a degree in finance and he have AT&T in accounts and thing, but you not go get the position yet. So he have to just secure there. So you have some brilliant people there in Jamaica. So the man they not to be fooled by the dunce people, them what they see and a disrespect with school and with intellect. Yeah, some school, listen to some grade 6 student, man. Me ask all politicians, them, man, listen, even the PNP, them, to brother, we don't feel like, say, you want to know if you can explain to the people, them, and talk to the people, them, and show the people, them, a position. You understand? Yes, and where you stand. Listen to some grade 6 student at some primary school, and then debate, brother, debate, them, will come on TV. You understand? You need to listen to them things there, listen how the youth, them, articulate, and the youth them, trust me, brilliant youth there, man, brilliant Jamaican there. Jamaican are one of the most brilliant set of people them. Brightest doctor them will do some surgery when a normal and them thing there. You understand? They all over the world are do great things. So don't be fooled by the masses where you see the internet with the bad grammar and the this and the that and the one bag of people were careless and I run and I make noise in the ghetto where I run back of people and I boost on up and I swell up on our head. Yeah, people were brilliant, brother, and them think they are simple psychology, not hard in it. You understand? Let me tell you something. You have people with intellect more than that. You have people where we just look in your eye when you talk and look, and anytime you see you tell lie, he kind of describe you and say how you act. And when you talk truth, him look for how you act.
Yeah.
And he can know when you tell lie from when you talk truth without even bully for them thing that we're not going with. You understand, so?
Yeah. Hey, we're going to wrap this up in a 3 hours now, you know. But hold on there. Before we go, we have to read this. Real Sweet say self-snitching is highly recommended. Yeah. We promote that. We need more of them to come out, come to give me more information, man. Yeah, man, we need more press conference. So we're gonna start paying keen attention to whatever said, you know. How are they?
PNP need to come out, come explain this car Fitz explain it when Mark talk, I never really understand what really happened. But when Fitz start now, I remember now everything come to me and I understand the full content of it. You understand? And Carlos, you have to fix up the thing and explain to the people them. Because Fitz explaining. You understand? So you have to show the people them and make them understand what is going on. Because the people them, you know, somebody have to dead of it. Show the people them. You understand? Because too much things are happening. As I always say, man say that dark day, but me I say, boy, that day, yeah, some of the day them look like them darker than night. Because some of the night them the moon come out, but the day them coming like so somebody take it, like some of the thief is son. Some of the thief is son.
So you got me, brother.
Yeah, man, bless up, man.
Hey, my brother, it's always a good vibes of your pan here, you know. Bless up yourself here and the family.
Yeah, man,
Later.
just go on to the work, man. All right, respect.
Yes, my brother. Manners and respect every time. Family, want to say, bless up on yourself, man. So, them boy, come here, people. Remember me telling you, know. This is how we look on politics. Pay attention to everything, because such man will confuse you. Yeah, man, will confuse you. So you have to be able to be a juggler, juggle many things. I told you guys from 2016, such man come in. You want to pull off the Portmore stuff there. You know, for them come in, I think them type of way, you know, shady, chickeny business. Remember, say the same man who want undated resignation letter for the politician, them, you know, and also 70 years before we have access to any information. That means anything doing in the office are 70 years before we can see anything that means when him dead and gone, we can hold him accountable. Not true. Look on the good. The man wants 70 years before we can have access to any information when we're in the office. 70 years. Look on that. Him come in and decide he want to change Portmore to stay in the office forever. Because if he get to do him and do a Portmore, you stay in the office for what? Forever. Yeah, man, forever in the office, the man they are looking. Remember, say, Kingston might be just Kingston, you know. But think about them era, they full of how much people live up at Kingston. Eh? Whole of people concentrated in a one area, up in them era there. Enough people, you know what am I trying to do, what am I trying to create, what am I trying to build, and it smell good. People are going to push back, and it's up to the people if they want to sit down. May I see comment section. Earlier, I see somebody said people come out. Then may I see somebody said they don't see nobody. When I said not see nobody, people come on, make sure that before we come off here, you know. When I see no video, I come from Jamaica. Nothing. Go and look for myself too. Make we all look, man, say if we have a second device. Make we say we send a out of Jamaica, man. Who I know? Come on, see if the people them have no backbone or a jelly back them have. Or what them have does. Me don't know happen. Somebody tell me said enough people come out. Let me see. I see my if enough people come out. Yes, people, me see. Yeah, it's live. It's live. Yeah, the my people out there, guys. Thank you guys so much. Me see man a red shirt out there. What for them? No, sir. I like this. I like this. It's supposed to be live. Hold on. It's supposed to be live.
Position now is with.
No, people. I know that make it. What me I look on it, me can't verify it's that. I was looking on some other blogger page. Some people me think they're them, but no. I have to verify stuff for myself before I bring it to you guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I want to say, bless up everybody in the comment section. We're not idiot again, you know. Them things say we're idiot to backside. Borg, what happened? So, Borg said him not see in any video. What's going on about the pro? Catherine, night me I say, them said my protest to them. Me don't know what going on out there. I may ask all of on so. Say if nobody see nothing go on, make me know. Earlier on in the comment section on this video, somebody said what of people come out, but like me I say, that's just one person I say. When I hear more people I say the same thing, then you can, you know that. Anybody can type anything in the comment section. I'm not saying anybody's a liar or anything. I just want somebody else to come up and reaffirm what the one person said. So, yeah, man. So Rennie Swaby, wagwan, bless up, you know. Carol Gale, Jaja. Thank God for social media. And you know, me say, I've been saying this, you know, because I don't know where this thing come from, them social media, you know, and how I get in it. Honestly, I really don't know how I get in a social media, how I get pulled in it, you know, this deep, you know. And and all the bloggers, them, all the social media warriors, them. What I believe is that the Most High God created us for a moment like this. You think God don't know what we want before we want it? Come here, people, because some of them don't believe in a God, you know. Man, I believe in a God no more, you know. Call us, ciao. Because we're smarter, wiser, more intelligent now. We're better than God. All right. Since God knows what we want before we even want it as a people, right? God did know, say, there's going to come a time where we're going to have a wicked ruler in Jamaica. We're going to need some firepower. And with that wicked ruler, God is going to know, say, the opposition is going to be weak. And on top of that, the people, God is going to know, say, the people are going to be so oppressed, them can't come out, come speak for themselves. So they think the Most High God never put him screws and him hammer and nail and start prepare something for I and I. You and everybody, I and I. Eh? What, I never wonder, people, where this come from? And why not? At this time, our social media warriors, independent journalists, them lights shining bright now. Spotlight shining. Everybody have improved. Everybody improved with the quality of video we put out there and the contents. People do more fact checking that you don't disseminate nonsense to your fans or your followers or the people who are listening to you. Look at everybody if they're not improved. Look where everybody's coming from. Look, anybody who's been on social media from a long time, none of us started it right here. Everybody started at a different spot. We started at a spot where someone with that didn't have thumbnail. Not even thumbnail we didn't know if we have. We had a thumbnail, just get up and do a video. That's how I started. Look at it. Most bloggers do things different now. You go up on my page, you think of TV. I like me at it. First time I could not respond like you guys in the comment section to anything, no matter what I want. You guys want to talk, or people can call my phone and call in and just make them vent. Because sometimes people want vent. I'm just make people vent. You couldn't do that on radio in Jamaica. Do you know who used to call radio in Jamaica when we were young? When they were young, I listened to the radio. I listened to Babatunde and Gludan and Perkins and whoever we are listening to all time Monday. Right? Who used to call them? People with money. We couldn't afford no phone. Remember, we never have no phone, you know? Never we have buckle to try use in our house. Where phone come from? We don't know light. So the man them used to have phone at them yard. And them used to call. And I'm thinking a landline phone them have to. I'm thinking a landline phone them a call radio station pan. So I think it say, oh, no people have it already. Some of them better have than some of we not have no phone. Now no light, but us figure out phone. And those people used to represent all of us. The 1%. Them used to represent all of us. We never have a voice. Now, when we read the Gleaner, the Observer, the Mirror, the Star, when we get to go read it and go use it as standard paper. Mad as hell when you read certain things in it, if you even read it at all, or use it otherwise than standard paper. But there's no way to comment. There's nobody to talk to. Since you don't have the phone to call radio station, much less to call any office, you can't call the Prime Minister office or MP office. You understand me? I say? Your mother said, now no event. No, here comes a thing called social media. No, Star is on social media. Gleaner, Observer, Nationwide, you name it. You know, RFM News, they are all on social media. Now, if you see something in the news or anything when they put out, you can go in there and like it, you know, or strike it. You can pump it or dump it. You can go vice. You understand what I say, people? So you see the freedom we have now at a time like this? We could use it for the right thing, people. Imagine if Marcus Garvey had social media. Look at the work with the man they do. Marcus Garvey balls big like a man rat. The task that man take on, Marcus Garvey. That's after that, brother. Honestly. Look on the task. Man have no one. No social media. Social media way. You think they have Twitter. And the man gather the people from you know, think they have TikTok. Do you Marcus Garvey gather people from around the world? Let's play a little clip about Brother Marcus before we leave.
Is necessary so that we can start to build industry. Marcus Garvey came over from Jamaica, and he came over to meet with Booker T. Washington. By the time he got here, Booker T. Washington had died. So he went on a speaking tour. He met with a lot of the black leaders that were here in the country, and he wasn't that impressed. So he said, you know, right now, let me go ahead and kind of create some stuff. So he created what was known as the Universal Negro Improvement Association. It's the UNIA for short. That was the first black government, if you will. And the reason I say that in quotation marks is because they set it up so that it literally had every entity that you needed to be considered a government. That's important because that's the first in the world at that point that had an entire government. By 1919, he had upwards of about 6 million black people across the world. That's how Marcus Garvey became the first enemy of the state.
You hear that? The man balls big like a man rat and drag behind him. The man chase big people, great ambition. You hear that? The man have a full government, a real government. Let's see, they play with Jamaicans. People, bless up yourself and bless up each other. We are great people. Bless up Jamaican people. Most of we are good people. Regardless of what they say, I want to make you feel like we're the worst. No. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hats off to each and every one. Thanks for the contribution. And anybody will put our money in a Mizel, me put it up there. Come and say, you know what? When you go to church and pastor, every time when you go to church, pastor have a bad habit. Pastor make sure say him have the offering plate. Hold on there. It's when we go to Creflo. I'm going to show you something. When we go to Creflo than a church at College Park, Georgia, that's something else. The church business is all about money, you know. Remember, I'm telling you, we go over the ministry, where you have the media ministry. You have in radio, you have in TV. We took a tour through this. So when we look across the street, you have bus and some semi-trailer to the church, you know, people. The same pastor will ask the congregation to give him $65 million for what? Because he want a brand new jet to do the work of God. And he want the jet to be faster and blah, blah, blah. He have a jet already, you know. But he want to step up, come on, blink pastor, you know. Yeah, man. Blink pastor. So when we go into the church, people, in the church at the right, he have the place, them time they are cassette, you know. Them time they are cassette. You have print, so by the time this church done and you go out, and the way out, you can stop at the bookstore. You can get a cassette. People, it's all about money making. Now, miss a dollar. If you left your wallet, your cash. Oh, there's an ATM right there. I'm telling you, there's a kiosk. You can swipe your car and pay anything you want to pay for the kiosk, just like an ATM machine. People may tell you that the church is very efficient to take your money. I swear to God, this man church is a dome. The property bigger than the old church, a kids' church. And when we go to the church, people bring money, come fling and foot. We say, Jesus, God. Now, when you go to the church, people, when you go down the aisle, you have these buckets. You know this baking soda bucket? Them look, not the 5-gallon bucket, but another 5-gallon bucket. You know them smaller bucket? Yeah, man, there. At the end of each bench, row of bench, all the way down the aisle, I swear to God. Me say, boy, my God, them couldn't even make them hide the bucket back this until African time. People. Crefton Dollar Church, me talk about, you know. Me go there, you know. I me pay attention now. As a big man, so me observe. And I want me there as a picnic. And I say, boy, from way back. No, people. Me observe when we got them in the church. Follow woman go there. See woman, sir. Anyway, so when they look people from buckets to collect money, and remember, church started. But the bucket in the aisle, line up all the way down at every aisle. People, it's like a stadium. It's like a place you can play basketball, like arena. That's how big the man church is. And when we see people start carrying money, go up, we say, and the first time we see people, something wrong with them. Because what happens is that one person, guys, bless up the cash app, pay an offering. See there before me left. The first time I asked since we are talking about church. Now, one person does, this is how it started in that church, the whole trickery. All it takes is one person to go up there, go drop money. Sometimes people send a little picnic up there. Take this up there. You know, they might want sow a seed. And guess, look at until the next man come up there. And then see somebody run down the aisle happy with the money that them here, in the here people. I think that's the church people or something else. They might say people and they might run down and come up with the money happy. When they done people, when they look up on the stage there, appear money, carpet, the floor. So they have this big old jar. This a big old vase, you know. They cut a glass, clear glass. You can look through it. Somebody go pick up the money and put on this jar full of. Me I talk about this is not the offering, you know. Offering time done already, you know, people. They say sweet people feel sweet because, you know, me say rotted. Me never said like that yet. So I wonder if pastor, then the money never really report, you know. Church get certain break, you know. The pastor get rich. So hold on now. This is the shocker. Now when I come to the church, I know some pass people at bus stop and I left people there bus stop away pan bus. Guess how careful drive out in the people. You have a gate. Anybody know College Park, Georgia? I go there already. There's a gate where you come out on the side of the church, the left-hand side. And then the gate there. Guess what the man roll up on people? A Rolls Royce. I swear to God. The man could say, you know what? Let me drive something. Let me touch down at least the bench today. And there are people out at bus stop that try to get a ride home. Script. Drop everything in a church. Thinking that God gonna bless them. The man drive out a Rolls Royce. Guess who bought him the Rolls Royce? The people in the church. Said, Jesus Christ. Brother, let me go home at church and stop blogging here, man. No, sir. They go over church and stop blogging here, man. And call and bring it over there in the church. If me have so much out in the church, me I write, you know. And the action there. People, $1. The people in the church, and them tell me, they in the church, them say, bless the pastor with a Rolls Royce. You make that sink in. But at the same people them will give him Rolls Royce, him come back to later on say want $65 million to buy a jet. People, be gone. Let's drop that there. So thank you guys so much. Real sweet. Debbie Jervis. Yeah, man. Yeah, yes, Debbie named Dollar. Yeah, Dollar. I remember the man named Eddie Lang. Yeah, man, Eddie Lang, man. Eddie Lang. Remember Eddie Lang? Eddie Lang, they come out and lose one per weight. And Eddie Lang said, boy, ain't they on a different diet. You saw Pastor lie. Then I blink Pastor, you know. Man, I see a pay tight shirt and I show him muscles. I never know, so Eddie Lang. I miss when you look at boy them. Yeah, man, and he come out and Eddie Lang say, boy, I have cancer. Eddie Lang, Marga. People don't know Eddie Lang. Who remember Pastor Eddie Lang? The whole of them boy, they are friends, you know. Now the Lang, they vein there. I used to go to church where the pastor say, him father, him under Eddie Lang. So him father Eddie Lang. Yeah, you know the pastor still them have them associates. You know them look up to. Yeah, and aspire to be. So Eddie Lang people come out. Pastor Eddie Lang was missing. And when the man come out, people, the man was very, lost a lot of weight. So Eddie Lang's response to people, surprised about his weight loss was he is on this vegan diet now, and God has told him to eat healthy and to prolong his life if you want pastor to be up here and blah blah blah. But something wasn't adding up, people. Eddie Lang wasn't looking well. You can lose weight, but my God, unless you take a tummy tuck where really drag your body, then you're not supposed to look so if you eat well, right? So it come to say that the man have some sort of cancer, but words on the road that Eddie Long died from something else. So, it's a like that Mr. Long was messing with little boys and all them thing there. He was in church, but he also was studying bacteriology with not just theology. Bacteriology was, being studied in that church, and it was said that when he traveled, these were out there people, serious allegation about the pastor. The pastor would have a suite, big pastor, blink pastor. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about little maga pastor who not have nothing. I'm talking about like pastor like a rock star. As a pastor to America, Whenever you about Joel Osteen, hold on, man. So it was said that he used to invite them boys up by the presidential suite, up there, if you the room up top, the suite way up by the top of the hotel, and they used to sleep with the boys and all that and stuff. So he pop out people. So it was disgraceful before he died. So any longer succumbed to whatever he had. Well, I'm sure it was a vegan diet that killed him. I'm not saying, but the pastor wasn't truthful, but he come back and backfire, and everybody see him. Who remember Eddie Lang? Eddie Lang was a big fish. He had that disease, dirty fish boy lion. I don't know what fish Debbie is referring to. I don't know if it's barracuda, macabac, swordfish, Dr. Fish, grunt, or turbot. We don't know what you're talking about. No, sir. We don't know what kind of fish. Debbie said it was a fish. But remember Dr. Day? Yep, saw the reports on the so-called prosperity pastors take churches for business and out of order, demanding the congregation buy them private jets, cars, and boats, and bright. People, believe me, our poor people got church in the people. Most people got church are don't threaten people, battered people. When life give up on them, and it's a last hope. And they say, well, let me go to church. Go see if we can, if church give up on me at church, this is the last. So these pastors with a beautiful ceremony. I used to go to this church where the pastor, the same church I time when man Eddie Long, the pastor come up with this thing. When I know him was smoking, come to church one morning and I talk about the first fruit of all that increase. I don't know what the hell he was on when he was studying that in his library the night before. But the congregation was having it. It was a big shit in the church. I've never seen anything like that. Did you know that his minister, he lost his minister that Sunday? You ever see bangarang in the churches? Oh, yeah. The pastor lost his minister in church. So the pastor come in there now, claims him know this. He go study the Bible. I don't know if it was high. He have this new definition of first fruit. So he said the first fruit of all that increase. If you win the lotto, that's his money. If you get a pay raise, at first check with that pay raise is his. You hear me I say? Not the pay raise itself, but all the check with that pay raise are for him, for the church. He said that's the first fruit of all the increase. That's it. So you get a paycheck. The first fruit, so give it all up. So one of the elder in the church, one white boy, because the white people, you can't fool them, Black, I will say, when white people in a God, they're really honest. They pay tithe, They're not going to come black people and squeeze the tithe. Well, I know if you pay 10%, but me have a light bill due, you know. God will see me with me. I make we give 2% today. And some black people say, squeeze the eye when I pay the tithe, right? People, yeah, so white people. People, they pay everything. They pay tithes. They pay 10%. I swear to God. Them black pastor take them for a ride. I don't like me telling you. Black pastor take white people at church for a ride. Because white people is very honest when them in them God, you know. And a lot of people say, I don't like me, I tell you. Me sit in a church with them. So the pastor said, the first fruit of all that increase. So this man with the elder in that church, a white man, the name is John. He ride a Harley Davidson, you know. And him, you know, yeah, man. And him have a SUV. Yeah, man. Nice white family, right? And then kids then. So white boy John said, Pastor Carl, what if I have to pay my mortgage and my car note and the note for my Harley Davidson? What should I do? Guess what Pastor Carl tell him, the old con artist? That's how you step out in faith. That's how you step out in faith. That's when you step out in God. That's when you believe in God. You step out in faith. People, you see them pastor there? No for them I got hell, you know. No. God don't give you a brain in their head for nothing. God don't want you to leave a picnic tomorrow hungry. God don't want you to give away your house note. The pastor said, the man said, Elder John said, have him house note and him car. Whatever he get him checked with the first raise, should he give the pastor all of that and let him house jeopardize him house, right? And him car and him whatever in life. The pastor said, give the money, that's why you step out in faith. People, the church mash up. Our Sunday Bible study pastor still come and try to explain himself. The minister start keep church a yard and house. Why? Minister start keep church a yard and house, people. See it? Because pastor must come to and one minute. You know, pastor spoke. Saying God and study last night the Bible in a yard and library. Bright and early Sunday morning come to church, but I explain the first fruit of all that increase. And nobody never heard that explanation yet. But anyway, see them church, eh? Pastor Carl must be a rich man right now. I don't know, man. Think yeah, probably have a flight plane by now. I'll get plane by now. Anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. Share it if you think somebody hear it. Enough love and respect and manners to each and every one of there, you know. Jamaica will say, Jamaica to the world. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable.
The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone who is in need. I see them put out that thing about me, about the Indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program. Once it is built on government property, if something goes wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we ever take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
No, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died and the poor relief department retains the unit and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie, lie them lie.
The PNP only argue about how the pie share up, how the cake cut up. But they don't know how to make the pie grow bigger. They don't come to you on the platform and tell you how they are going to create an economy for Portland for which you can benefit and your life can change. They don't give you a vision for the future that shows you how you are going to be better off. They don't come to you and tell you how they're going to use the natural assets that you have to create wealth for you. They don't tell you that. All they come and do is talk about me and tell lie for me and tell all kind of lies.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin and we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste my bust a man to statue. Say we like a cash but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above end up in my gut up. Too much it in the kitchen, some of fiber like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me
300% free.
It burn me
garbage pile up the day.
It burn me
give the teacher them raise.
It burn me
I see corruption please.
It burn me
mash down the people them house.
It burn me
every day appear arms out.
It burn me
appear money them a thief.
It burn me
and them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin and we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.